We're live on Channel 4. Please do not say F for bugger.
I don't know if you said that like a moment before it went, or the first second that we were live.
The first word of tonight's stream is the F word.
Off to a great start, guys.
Let's be honest, it's about standard. It gets it out of the way. Welcome to episode 22. 22. Like what? Ah, dear. Yeah. So we're here. For those of you who were not here last week, the party ended with something very interesting. They're now on the road to a new town for a little bit because of a delivery to make. Snips, you wake up from a very, very long nap.
We've just like drawn glasses around your eyes.
Yep. The party actually
Why do I feel smarter now?
All I'm gonna say, we're making a delivery. We're gonna get there and UPS it.
Nice.
I don't think you will.
It-
I think if you tried
Good
that,
point.
it might end badly for you.
Mm.
Hey guys, watch me. Don't you dare. Oh.
Am I right, Jafira? If he attempted to eat your parents' produce, it would end badly.
Oh. No.
Eat the produce, get yeeted yourself.
Oh no.
So,
Barbarians, do it.
I am the
Urson,
package.
Urson, you have felt no ill effects from being in that area. You believe this is because of the armor you were wearing. Because, you know. Yeah.
Imagine if that hadn't worked and Urson had cancer.
You would have noticed by now.
I would have came back with like 4 arms.
Guys, is this normal?
Like, what punching power?
Don't give the barbarian. Give the barbarian more arms.
No.
He can hold 2 spears.
I would have just
No.
given him giant boils everywhere or something.
More angles for dangles.
No. Grana? No.
That's on him.
That is entirely on him. The moon has not been as bright during the nights. Which is good, because it means somebody hasn't had to roll anything.
Yeah.
Because the full moon had already passed and has started to wane. I think wane is... Yeah, wane. I know my English, yeah. Honest. But yeah. Are you doing anything particular while you're travelling?
Writing.
What are you writing?
Recapping on the events that just occurred, everything that I saw through Allura, and to my best of abilities, probably observing and sketching the drone and putting notes around it and theorising what it is, what it does, how it can work.
God, you have absolutely zero idea. Like, to you, it has to be magic, but you can detect no magic from it.
Hence theories.
Yep. The only person that would have, obviously, any idea is, you know, it's obviously Scratch. It's like, it's mechanical. God knows how it gets enough lift, but, you know.
Scratch, I don't need sleep, I need answers.
Yes.
So, yeah. Just travelling?
Snips is going to be keeping one eye on Scratch at all times.
That's fair.
He's just gonna look up at the sky and be like, He's gonna saunter over to Scratch. So, how did you become a big bird? No, that's not right. A big scare bird? No, that's not right either. Werebird, that's it. How?
The mental image of Big Bird has subsumed everything.
Yep.
Right to this picture.
Scratch during a full moon. Sesame
The word of today is
The word of the day is
death.
sandwich. All I'm thinking of is the vine where you're the guy in the big boat just kicking the door down.
Yeah, this is what I was thinking of. For some reason.
Oh god, is it the one where he's chasing a bunch of kids around? Yes!
Oh my god, yes.
That's his kill streak.
You know, that's fair. Yeah, that's entirely
5
fair.
minutes in and we're broken by Big Bird. I love it.
Are you surprised?
No.
I'm not.
But I'm.
Guys that are running the bingo list, there's another one for you.
Oh god, that's beautiful.
Tangents. But yeah. So what is Scratch's answer?
Touched on by that thing in the mystic dimension.
Oh, the big, the scare dog. The big boy, the massive, the heckin' wolf thing. What's it called? I have no idea what that thing is. Like him?
Oh, the next pet.
Okay. Like him. It sounds motivational. Like him, do everything.
Cropping of Martin's pen is not doing this too many favors because we can all see the creature.
You see the dog, yeah?
Yeah.
Stream
We can see his little, we can see his little
Oh,
face.
yeah.
Oh well, yeah.
We can.
I can't fit it in there
Oh.
without him being too small.
Dang.
Oh, to be fair,
Just
unless
like,
it's imp,
just
hand is
crop
going
it
to
to
go
the
pet
dog's
this dog.
face.
I could, but you know.
it just looks like a dog is getting in there.
I do not blame dog in this weather.
That's not the year, that's the kill streak.
Yeah.
That was really delayed.
I love it.
It's chrono delay. Takes him a few.
Snips is going to look back over to Scratch then. How does it feel when you turn? Are you you?
Questionable. I just get really hungry. I think a bit of a haze descends. Thank you for stopping me before.
Don't worry about it. Here's some jerky in case you get hungry.
I mean, I assume at this point Snips has now seen the nightly ritual where everyone ties me up like a...
Are you still doing it? Like nothing seems to have happened.
I guess.
I only tied her up when I saw signs of it coming on.
So
I think it's been a few days. I think we're good to not tie you up as long as, you know...
There's no moon?
Yeah.
there's a moon, but it ain't definitely not full.
You say there always practices last month.
Very true.
Oh, okay, I'm just kind of like just going away.
That's fair. You deserve a few days' travel to the southwest. No, southeast. From where you have gotten to. We're going to fast forward through the travel unless there's anything you guys want to do.
Yeah. So, Jathira, well, I would see your family. What are they like out in the Austin?
It's not so much my family, it's just my dad. It's just regular, I guess. You'll know when you meet him.
I look forward to it.
If that's all, then
That's all I can do.
I will forward us ahead.
Yeah, say it's a shame we haven't got a bar just in the back for ukulele.
So,
Road to El Doradoing it.
welcome to
On the trail we play.
the outskirts of Bracklewhyte.
Whoa.
It's a much bigger city,
Oh,
or a much bigger
damn.
town than you're used to.
Bracklewhyte.
So sick.
Wow.
As you can obviously see, decent size. Not like massive. Like the capital city would be larger, but not by a huge amount. Here is something I can't really draw on too easily, but I will do my best. There's actually
Happy face? No.
No.
Happy face.
not quite. There's a hole in the ground here. So it's not like the center, but it is the center of the town. But it's like there's
Breaks up.
railings around it because it looks down into something underground.
Does it look intentional, or does it look like there's just a sinkhole there?
Would you know what a sinkhole even is?
Probably not,
Ah.
but
It
Let's
doesn't.
like-
take a look at.
It
does
doesn't
the failing
look.
seem like old, or does it look like it's been put there in the last, week or so to stop people from falling in?
The rails.
Yeah.
The rails have been there. Look like they've been there at least like 20, 30 years.
Oh,
I would say I know what it is if it was a nature roll.
It's it kind of is. It doesn't look man. It does not look man-made, but it's like man-caused. Like it's not a natural thing to happen.
Does it look similar to the blasted heath we found, or any of the other radiation stuff we found in
No.
our travels?
No,
Okay.
it looks like there is crumble in there. What would have been like some crumble in there whenever it initially happened, but it seems to have been cleared out.
What was the
Yeah.
least expensive coin? It's coppers, isn't it?
Yes. Well,
I'd
you
like
said
to drop a copper down it.
you're not there. You're not at it yet. You're on the way.
Dang.
There are some.
Well, I know what I'm doing.
There are some steps down to sort of like a lower level. A large amount of the houses are in the upper level.
Yeah, that would have been
Wait,
really
it's
funny
parked
had
down
we
the
just
ground.
come back to Jafira's hometown to find it had been bombed.
Oh my god.
I ain't that mean. Well,
Just arriving.
mostly.
You guys might have one sit. So
Hmm?
I'm good. I don't know about you
Sure.
guys. I got one sit. Best
Um,
of luck.
This place seems fairly bustling.
4 inches of water stops radiation.
It's almost like then
it also
aware of
stops
what happened
breathing
on the way
for
here.
most of us. So.
No, because you can make a bubble around yourself. You'd have limited air, but
I guess. I'm just trying to think of. Yeah.
Look at the map, there's like it's something. We got hard to reach. It's a walk.
Let's mix up the music a wee bit.
I mean, you're not wrong. But wow,
Hey?
yeah.
This is
Oh, I know. I know
It's-
what people are like. It's the same shit for me.
Wow.
the contrast here to where we just were.
It is fairly red stone here. Although on the way in you do see lots of vineyards. That sort of Mediterranean sort of thing, growing on vines quite a lot.
Can Snips try and grab some grapes? He's never seen them before, and he's very confused.
Are you going to try and climb into somebody's farm to grab some?
Oh wait, are they all the way in the farm?
Well, you guys are on like paths coming in. The farms extend the whole way down to the path.
So
Like
I'm
these
just
are
imagining now.
these are big farms.
I'm imagining we're driving by in the car, and you got this vine just like you just see this turtle head popping out like.
You see
Yeah.
some like sort of red sort of vegetable things as well growing on vines and such as well.
I'm going to grab that red vegetable.
You grab the red vegetable.
I'm just like, what is this?
It is a tomato.
Tomato. A tomato. Is that like a potato? I love it.
You never encountered one before.
You've probably never seen them grown, because it's a good bit warmer after your few days of travel. Like we're talking about 5 days travel at buffed up snip speed here, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, y'all travel at super speed tonight, don't you?
You help the horses travel at super speeds too.
I'm just shouting that you can do it. Yes, you can.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh god, that's so stupid. I love it.
I
love
am
it.
speed.
To most people, like they're
speed.
probably like confused to how you can last as long as you do with your traveling. But yeah, to you guys, it just feels normal.
Right.
We are built different.
You're just built different.
We're built different. I mean, you're not wrong.
We too stupid to die.
This is true.
Speak for yourself.
You're a little bit quiet. Give me a second.
Or me?
Yes.
What?
Sorry.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
sorry, it's because I was also whispering.
No. I messed with the sound levels a little bit. That's okay. Should
This
fix.
is Urson's health. What the hell?
What?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Constitution is my like max stat.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
You're
God.
up. You're up to the triples now.
Yeah.
I'm now the squishiest person here. Woo!
Dude, I got.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm built to last.
Yeah.
Just remember, Sniffs, that if anyone gets too close to me, I'll become just like that tomato you just crunched through.
That's concerning.
Well, that's horrifying. No. What? He's the big hand of Snips just holds you a little closer. It's just like. It's like no one come for my boy. Let's fucking go. Pardon the French.
True that. True that.
Not often humanoids like use their teeth to attack, but there's a few. Yeah, you become a tomato.
But yeah. So you see lots of interesting things being
Good
grown
memories of those things.
on the way in. He's going straight to the center, or you see him in straight for the house of Javert.
Probably straight for the house.
That's fair. Where would you think you would be?
Jafar, if we're to do this,
Right.
could we please explore later?
Yeah, down near the docks. Makes sense. Strangely enough, that's exactly where I was thinking.
You know what? Only wants to explore the town later. This is the exact same as Mom. I want McDonald's.
True. So you guys are coming in kind of from this direction to the northwest. So yeah, so you're coming in. Sort of the housing district is up the north side of it. It seems to be quite a busy place. There are quite a lot of people out at the moment. You see quite a few merchants traveling in and out. Different goods being transported too. Where's everybody sitting in the wagon at the moment?
I'll probably
I'm
be
probably
driving
near
it.
I'm probably near, like, in the back, but like towards where the back of the carriage itself.
Probably
Because I'm sat there writing. I don't want to fall out the carriage while writing.
towards the front because I'm the horse's motivational speaker.
Just hit the bump.
You'd be quite intrigued probably to have a look around as well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, there.
I think I'd have to be at the back just to balance some of the weight here.
Yeah, because that would make a difference.
Okay, true, but you know,
The horses.
Everyone sit in your assigned seats, please.
the two back wheels would just be kind of gliding.
You want
along.
to see me make this wagon to a wheelie? It's just in the air.
Don't do that to the horses.
Legs are like,
To be fair,
Ham.
Yo, we are the Santa of the claws.
Oh my
unless the
god.
drone has been carrying the crates the whole way, the carriage will be pretty full and heavy.
It can't carry them the full way.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It can only travel for a few hours per day before it has to recharge.
Yeah, so the crates will be in the back of the carriage as well.
Yeah. But there's enough room in it for some transport of stuff and people. Just kind of the way it was given to you. It's a decent size. If it had a full set of 10 people, yes, it would have no room for anything else. But it doesn't.
Nice.
You get quite a few people waving at you on your way in, Shafira. Quite a lot of locals, sort of just different people you'd have seen at the shop. A few new faces, of course, as well. Obviously, don't seem to know you, but there are a decent number of people in this place at the best of times, so you get quite a few travellers in and out. You don't see anything too intriguing. A lot of the houses here are made out of sort of stone. Not as much wood as other places, but sort of flat roofed, sort of stone buildings. Because you think not a huge amount of rainfall here, as most places. A lot of the water is sort of brought up from the ground around here more than anything, so you see a good few wells and such. A nice sort of earthy smell about the place. You come down to the docks. You pass sort of around the central, what's known locally as the pit. Can you all give me sort of a perception check as you are flying around there?
Can I use that nature check?
No, it's not perception, you dummy.
Imagine I roll really badly and I don't know what it is. 9.
3.
20.
Ratch.
3 down. 16.
Okay.
Nice.
All of you sort of feel like a gust of wind flying about as you are going through the centre. Those of you who rolled, scratch and nursing, like there's a bigger gust of wind coming from down in the pit. Like considerable gust of wind coming out of the ground.
So that's alarming.
Doesn't seem to be a constant. Seems to be like it's there and it's gone. And you actually hear quite a bit of cheering coming from it as well afterwards, as you see a figure being flung out.
As in, like, vertically up into the air?
Kind of out, but out onto the level you guys are at, but one of the other sides.
I'm sorry, what, a finger?
A figure.
Figure.
Oh.
So they just fling up out of this hole to the level we're on right now.
Yep.
I think it's gonna go.
What was that?
What?
What did I miss? Do it again, I wasn't looking.
Jafira, you want to explain that?
I
I have
didn't.
no idea.
No. Like you would have seen some fighting down there before, like kind of pit fighting a wee bit.
Yeah.
But that,
My guess.
never seen that again. Never seen that before.
My guess. Air genasi. My guess.
Air Genasi couldn't generate that amount of wind.
Up the carriage.
I will see you guys later.
She's when they get once they leave the house, she's showing
Parents
Ursula
and check if
fighting.
they're
She's
alright.
showing Ursula steps the way to the fighting pit straight away.
Oh well, yeah.
He's been like
Oh.
hiking it out.
I would like to
the
go and
whole
make
way.
sure the person that came.
Sorry, dropping that down is a bit too loud.
No, I was just saying I've been hyping it up the whole way.
Oh yeah.
Let me hit something.
Would I be able to get out the carriage and check they're okay?
They're hurt, but they're not like they're not fatally wounded or like life-threatening wounded.
You guys go ahead. I'm gonna try and see what I can do to help.
Why? How did they end up out of this hole? Like, why does? Can I go over? I'm gonna join Oliver and check out this guy, sort of see what caused this.
He's just like he's sitting there just going, little shit.
Are you okay? Do you need medical aid?
No, I'll be fine.
How do you fall upwards? Is it magic, and can I learn that?
I didn't fall upwards. I got knocked out of the arena.
You got...
Didn't realize that the Pipsqueak had that sort of power.
I'd like to peer over the edge and just look down.
You see a small halfling man, about in 3 to 4 feet, sort of standard halfling size, standing in another room, cheering, just like riling up the crowd, going, "Yes!"
How deep is the hole?
From about 60 feet down.
Remind me to never take a fight with that one.
And there's like sand in the ground as well.
Person, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I'm gonna kill him.
Wait.
The guy's been hit with non-lethal attacks. That much you can't tell.
It's not a fight to the death or something.
No.
What?
You'll be quite alright then.
Yeah. Bruised ego more than anything, mate.
You get them down out of the arena, and then you win. Money.
That is very strange custom.
The man gets up and like more expletives than I could probably say on stream. large amount of them.
Button if I could.
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens.
So the guy's like...
I'm not used to such a colourful vocabulary, you'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, the guy seems a bit annoyed more than anything.
I didn't know you could shove that up. Huh. Interesting.
Snips, I would suggest you forget any of those words.
Yeah, Ethan, that was not a good stretch. It's just really bad. Oracle heard it too, because this is your expression.
I did not, so yeah.
Yeah, good. Do I know the person that got thrown out of the pit?
Nope.
No?
I haven't seen him before. You get a lot of fighters coming in and out, though.
Yeah, it's probably.
Mm-hmm. The guy in the pit, like, seems to be cheering. Never seen him before either.
Jolly good show!
And you sort of hear, "His undefeated streak continues. Dulsadi, master of the hand."
Master of the hand?
Hmm?
Give me one more level.
But he's got such small hands. How is he a master?
Don't let them. One thing I've learned, if someone shows a bit of strength like that, Snip, don't let them hear you saying those kind of things, okay? We need you on this team.
Like,
Don't worry, Oliver. People around here don't have sensibilities that are so easily offended.
yeah, the guy's like, nobody seems to be like booing him or anything. They're more impressed than anything else.
I'm impressed. I'd like to meet the man.
We learned
That is
quickly
what they
that
call-
this place has good humor.
That is what they call pit fighting.
Yes?
Sure.
I've never seen it myself before. It's yeah, something I'll just stick to my own cups of tea, thank you.
Stop chatting.
Don't
Margaret.
worry.
Fight.
If you visit the trade district, you'll find people more your cup of tea.
Right, just come with me to the pits.
More than probably.
I found my hype man.
You find the hype legs.
As long
So,
as they
would
don't
be
go
eager.
doggy, then we're good.
Listen, I'm not used to these idea of these fight club things.
First
Would I be able
rule,
to
damn
join
it.
Without fighting,
First rule, damn it, Ollie.
would I be able to join you and not fight, or would I be forced into the ring?
No, it's completely voluntary.
may have to
Oh,
be able to
that's
visit
why you
myself.
don't fight to death.
Good choice, then.
I-
Don't answer that, I know the answer.
Are you just heading to the shop first?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Just head along the trade sort of
It is
district.
quite alright. We have to get going now.
Oh, well, the guy's already gotten up at this point and already walked off. Like, limping a wee
Exactly.
bit, but he's just like...
Alright, we have to get going. Oh.
Sure, he walked off in expletives. While you were, like, thinking...
Sure, if we follow the cartoon census, we'll find him again.
Yeah, probably.
You probably lost a lot of money.
Yup.
I can only start to mention that.
The pit's a good fund, but a lot of people end up broke because they're so certain that they can win.
Yep.
So this town has a problem with poverty?
Like, you do see some... Yeah, you do see quite a lot of, like... Well, quite... Not, like, a huge amount. It's not like... There's no shanty towns or anything like that, or places that you just wouldn't set foot in. But you do see quite a lot of homeless people.
Please tell me there's no Ishgard kind of divide here.
No. No.
The
Oh my
average
God.
wealth here is much less than you were used to, but the community helps each other. There's nobody in need.
I was going to say, hence why the mask and helmet's on, and the money is in the cloak.
I was going to say, if it is an Ishgard situation, if you throw someone like Hilda our way, thank you very much.
No.
Be careful, children in here. They have sticky fingers.
What do you... Wait, the children here are part 3? How are the children here part 3? What?
They will steal your wallet.
Ow. Ow.
I'm just going to check my money.
It's still there.
Fasten it a little more.
I'm assuming that you guys didn't bring, like, all of your wealth with you. It's like...
I'm just going to illusion it
No,
away.
not like-
I'm going to illusion the wallet away.
I didn't go and give it to my dad.
Not true.
Oh, actually, that's a fair point. Would Snips know not to bring all his wealth? He probably wouldn't.
Why would you bring it, though?
But hang on. He has the bag of... But hang on, is Snips carrying the bag of holding still, or...
You're telling me
No,
that
Urson
Snips
had it.
doesn't-
Oh, Urson has it now. Okay, that's fine.
Urson
No,
had it with
Snips
him
has
to
all
bring
his
some
money
stuff.
in his shell. When he walks, you hear his jingle, 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 jingle,
Aw.
jingle, jingle.
We had the crates, and then I just like stuffed everything I could into the bag of holding.
Yeah, anything that like wasn't being lifted by the drone, pretty much.
Oh, that's gonna be fun getting out.
No, it's fine.
Stuff in there.
Oh great, IKEA furniture.
No, we assume at this point it's already been lifted out and people have looked through it and stuff. Because there's a lot of ingredients in there. You skip to kind of a small shop. Doesn't seem to be like anybody around it at the moment at the outside. You're home.
I'll open the door and go in.
Door was locked, but obviously you still have a key, so you're able to open it up. The shop
I
has
instinctively stand outside.
a closed sign on it, obviously at this point. Being it's mid-afternoon, so it's a bit strange for it to still be closed.
Guessing all the shelves and stuff are still empty.
Pretty much. There's a little bit, but not a huge amount on the shelves at the moment.
Baba, are you home?
You hear nothing.
I'm gonna go check the bag.
Nobody seems to be here at the moment, but the alchemist lab is fully set up.
Now, he's not here at the minute, but we better go and load the supplies into the factory and put stolen.
There is a bit of paper stuck to the window too. Down at the markets, pretty much just says down at the markets, back soon.
Okay, we'll just wait for him here and start loading the supplies into where they need to go.
Okay.
Do my best.
I'm trying to think what would be the best. Give me a diplomacy check, maybe?
A what?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
I'm trying to think of the best way of putting it, but it's the way to figure out the best positioning for all of the goods and such.
21.
Perfect. That'll do. You set them out in sort of a business person, like sort of a business sort of way of setting them.
Work in retail, I know how this works.
Yeah, it's pretty much a retail check. Which it would use charisma because you're trying to use how you would sell it to a person.
it and all the sugary stuff near the tills so the kids see it.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
More.
Smart stuff. Obviously, you've kept some of the ingredients behind because they weren't included in the original sort of batch. There's actually quite a bit you'll need to go through and see how much it's all worth eventually. But you also have the ingredients required for the recipe you have.
I will probably wait till my dad gets back to attempt that again. He's better at that kind of stuff.
True. You just wait for an hour and he still hasn't returned.
We should probably go down to the market and see what's holding him up.
If you're willing to lead the way.
Let's go see Papa Rook.
Let's lock the store.
Yeah, I'll tie up the horses and lock the store.
Yeah, there's a bit of room out the back for the horses anyway, so that's kind of where you put them. One of your neighbours sort of pops the head out, says, Jafira, you're back.
Yes, back into town.
Welcome back, dear. If you're looking for your father, check down below. He should be down there. He's been about there a lot these days recently looking for... I don't know what he's looking for. Make sure he's alright, dear.
Better not have got into any trouble when I've been gone.
We haven't seen anybody about here, but you never know.
Thank you. I guess we're going to the pit sooner than I thought.
It's not just the pit that's down there. There are a lot of stalls. It's like a bazaar. As you mentioned previously to myself, it is kind of like that's where a large amount of the non-standard shops, sort of like the travelling merchants and all, would set up down there quicker. It's a lot easier to get permits. Yeah. It's a lot easier to get a permit to set up a shop down there. So you find like... trying to think the best...
Excuse me, waiter.
No.
There's a loose tooth in my soup.
What? I don't get
the
that.
ring.
I don't get that reference.
It's not a reference, it's a joke.
In the pit, you could end up with all sorts of interesting things.
Very true.
There's nothing like... There are no like outside seating areas around that, just for the off chance. Because alcohol plus giant hole in the ground doesn't end well usually.
Yeah, just that's England.
You find one of the staircases down, and dear Lord, this place is packed. This is where you find everybody coming down looking for anything.
Everyone stick close.
Yeah, these are tight
Snip.
corridors.
Snips is just gonna pick up Ollie and put them on and just piggyback them.
Fair.
Appreciate it, my friend.
Now why?
It'd be like losing a child. It'd be like losing a child at a convention.
The funny
Oh
thing
my
is,
god, it would.
the funny thing is, you're not the shortest of the group.
Okay. Scratch, do you want up? Pretty good. Oh, you got legs.
Scratch isn't the smallest of the group.
No!
Kara.
The other tiefling is.
Hello, I'm just slinking
No.
around. I'm looking for little places to hide.
Oh yeah, like you amongst this, dear Lord, people. Like if you don't want to be seen, you don't need to be seen.
Exactly.
I'm at home.
This is
Uh,
money symbols on the eyes.
Kinda.
King. Where did you get that? Internet.
There's
Amazon.
nowhere. Don't worry about it, man. It's all good.
Every
With the
single
old Amazon-y.
every single merchant here is trying to sell stuff to you as you go past. Like, think Robin Williams at the start of Aladdin.
I'm not gonna lie, boy. I don't understand any of the words that are coming out of your mouth right now. I'm just blank right now. I'm not gonna lie. But you have a lovely day.
No, thank you.
Unless you got
I'm
magic
alright.
scrolls or armor pieces, I ain't interested.
There's people who'll say that they have that.
there any magic that the name of intrigues me?
Growls would probably up in the trade district rather than here. Armor pieces probably get nearer to the pit.
You actually find a bit of everything everywhere. Just depends what the person's managed to come across.
Are there any birds down here?
Like wild birds?
Well, like captive birds or anything like that. Like, if they're selling everything, I assume exotic pets would be on the market
There's
too,
a lot
right?
of chickens, because, ring fighting.
Yes.
Yes.
You would find a couple of sort of wild birds, but they're being sold as like, there's this like very red bird. Shopkeeper says it's a phoenix, and is trying to sell it as such.
Hey, that's a parrot.
That's
Just
not
a
a
pigeon that's been
phoenix.
spray painted red.
It's the seagull covered in curry sauce.
I'm going to walk up to one of those birds and just sort of stop a bird call. Hello. Oh, are you in need of assistance, my fellow friend?
I don't know what's going on.
I said I was going to imagine he does that, and it just goes, "You what, mate? You want to fight?"
No, the shopkeeper like notices what's on your staff. He's like, "You get away, get away, get away!"
Hey, I'm trying to chat with my bird here.
Do not chat with the merchandise. You want to chat, you buy.
Hey, Snips is just gonna look over this man.
You
That
what?
is not.
You what?
That was not a good idea. I'm just going to push him to one side. Not lethally. I'm just going to hold. I'm just sort of gonna hold. I'm just sort of gonna hold him while I chat with the bird.
Guards.
Yep.
I'm not part of this.
Okay, I'm just running up to Snips. I'm gonna cast invisibility on him.
Fair enough.
What
Just
the hell?
go!
I have
Go.
Oh, okay.
It's not gonna help because there's gonna be like a path of people getting shoved out of the way.
Yep.
All these are going to be like floating on top. This is nice, like jump off.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I'm jumping off and I'm disassociating.
A bunch of men clad in sort of proper helmets, carrying quite big, large shields, come running down.
I'm gonna say they went that way, the opposite direction.
Give me a deception roll.
Over there.
Deception plus 0. Sorry.
1 minute, you bastard. That's not bad.
I've got the mask on, so I've got no facial expressions whatsoever.
They don't seem to believe you and like sort of stop and looking around at this point.
If I do it that way.
How long does invisibility last, by the way?
Regular invisibility, and it lasts an hour.
Where are you trying to go, Snips?
I think I'm just sort of trying to keep ahead enough of the group where like I can still see them, but out of the crowd. Maybe like, let's see, like, what's out of this place? Is it just one big path down to the fighting pit?
Yep.
Okay.
So the guards have come down from behind because they're seeming to be like stay at the entrances more than anything.
I'm disassociated.
Snips is going to find a little is going to find the biggest cranny he can behind with 2 stalls. Gonna sort of shimmy my way in there and go into the shell.
You know what, that works.
And I'm going to just be an invisible shell for a little bit.
Give me a d20 roll.
Okay. Oh, this will be fun.
How many dirty looks is he gonna get?
He's invisible. None.
11.
Okay. Nobody accidentally trips over you.
Nice.
Because shopkeepers could still have tripped over you. Kara, can I get a stealth roll?
What, on casting the invisibility?
Yeah, just to see if the shopkeeper spotted you.
Yeah. That's an 8.
Shit!
Do you not have a high... Do you not have advantage on it?
Advantage? I don't think
No?
I'll... No, I've got +5, which is quite good. I just rolled
Sure.
awful.
So yeah, the shopkeeper pretty much just points, like, they get down to the shopkeeper, he's like, that one over there. Helped him escape.
No, don't worry. I cast banishment on them. He's gone.
Wait, what?
Deception roll.
We were talking about. I thought you said you.
Oh my god, I was so... Damn it.
No, you didn't.
Damn it.
Well, that's awkward. So, you see, okay, look, I'll come clean. He's kind of not that smart and doesn't really know what's going on here. He wasn't going to cause any trouble. He's kind-hearted, but, like, can get himself into trouble quite easily.
I can see that.
Yeah. I mean, look, he didn't steal anything, didn't hurt anyone. He just, I don't know, doesn't understand how this works.
Keep him out of trouble.
I did. And I will continue to.
Let's just say he pushed. Well, he did push me. That I don't think you were. You kept him out of trouble after.
In fairness, what can I really do to stop him from pushing someone? Because if I tried to stop him, I would just get thrown around
He is a
quite
large
easily.
turtle man.
Yeah.
Fair.
Inside my head, all I'm thinking is, I get him out of trouble. Cast invisibility on him and let him loose.
This is true. So yeah, fair enough. The guards are like, yes, just, trying to stop him from physically assaulting anyone.
Will do.
Try.
Now I'm gonna give up the concentration because I actually have no idea which direction he went. So
Sure.
like,
Everybody give me perception checks.
I mean, I jumped off.
Well, yes, it's just to see if you can see where the Birdman is.
11.
Did it not roll? Come on, you.
I did.
Oh, there we go.
I think Jafir's just been like this the entire time.
Ollie,
There's
you.
a lot of exasperation and vague amusement.
This is true. Ollie spots him, walking down. Sort of, you see him like, you see the shell sitting beside one of the other stalls.
I'd like to go over and knock on it. You can come out there, friend.
How do I know that's really you?
Just will whistle just to get Laura to come down.
Okay, I'm convinced. And you just see this head slowly pop out. It's just like, I want to see the birds later.
I would suggest not doing that again. People down here don't seem to have the best of intentions at heart.
That was unfair.
It is. I'm afraid to say
It's
that
how
the
dare the
world is sometimes
shopkeeper
an unfair.
all the guards after he got assaulted.
Unfortunately, the world is unfair sometimes, and as someone with illusion, I will warn you, there will be times of deception.
Those birds didn't deserve to be in cages. They are beautiful, majestic creatures. They deserve to be free.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but sometimes the way of the world is... it's not very nice. I'll tell you what, if we have enough money later, we can liberate them.
Sips is going to look over to that fighting pit and back to the stall, and you just see this, and you see him visibly thinking.
I think I know.
Dot 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 dot.
despite the fact we almost certainly already have enough money, but
Exactly.
like, Snips has no concept
Has
of
no
how much
concept.
is a lot of money.
Yeah, we need to find Jafir's
I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to turn this whole thing
Yeah.
off, because otherwise I'm going to get spare eye.
No worries. That's smart. So yeah, there are lots of shops selling lots of things. Is there anything in particular anybody is looking for they can find?
So I was looking for magic that might intrigue me.
Oh, there's lots of that. 1 second. I actually have found a random generator for this, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, magic would be really common in this town.
There's got people sending like enchantment runes as well, sort of like to be used in the creation of magic items. Selling like large amounts of magic brooms, decent amount of those.
That's not my cup of tea.
That sounds fun.
1 or 2 of them like
Yes.
are for cleaning purposes, and then there's like 1 or 2 like, oh, this will definitely fly, I promise. A few scrolls as well. Scrolls of blindness, a scroll of invisibility, sort of scrolls of like, different other spells as well. Anything that like 1st to 3rd level you could probably find easily. If you're looking for something higher than that, you'll need to give me, what would be the best? Investigate roll.
Yeah. I'll make that.
Yes, that's 3rd level.
24.
Anything in particular you're looking for, Ollie?
Oh god, I don't remember what the spells are, so...
That's okay, give me a second. Any spell of 3rd level or 3rd to 6th, well, 4, 5, or 6, you can
maybe things like Dispel Magic?
you can definitely
that
find
wouldn't
this.
be too bad.
Do you already have that in your spellbook?
I haven't got under Learn.
So no then. Well,
Or
check
remove
under...
Curse. Actually, remove Curse.
You can find
yeah.
scrolls of both of those.
I'd like one as well.
Okay.
Did you say there was stuff for like enchanting armor, that kind of thing?
If you have somebody who can use it, yeah.
How does that work? Does it just like give bonuses, or could I like put a spell on my armor or something like that?
Depends what you're looking for. You can find bits of... Mostly there are specific effects to be added to armor that can be added to armor. A lot of them, like, you can find some precious metals as well that could be made into armor. Things like that.
Are these by any chance scrolls of remove curse and dispelling of magic?
Let me see. So like 450 for a third level spell scroll.
Back.
Sorry?
Back for that. 50.
It's a 3rd level spell.
So I... 3rd level spell? Or...
450.
Do you mind if I see that for a second?
Don't trust you. Yes.
I promise you.
He unfurls it.
Your view.
He unfurls it in front of you.
Can I reach up and try and touch it?
Don't touch the merchandise.
It's not good.
Not
Everybody
even
in this
with-
party is going to be in jail by the end of the
Not
film
even
tonight.
with... I could do like half a payment of your asking price if you'd like me to just touch.
None of these people know how to do crime.
No, they don't. It
I
depends.
wasn't even trying to do crime.
Take
It
half
depen-
up front.
It depends
You
if
allow me to have a...
he's actually trying to do crime or not. I'm not even sure.
He's here on a
I
first
didn't
name
wanna
basis
touch
with
it.
the cat's out of the guard. The purple view.
He hands it to you.
Casting Identify just to make sure it's legit.
It takes 10 minutes to cast it.
Fuck.
Vera is going to lead them to it
Mhm.
and go and find
It's
it
a
out.
ritual. Can't I cast it as something else?
No, it's still 10 minutes.
Oh, would I be... Oh, I've got to hold it...
Restoration.
Well, so I've got to hold it for 10 minutes. Or...
You'd need to actually sit and cast it, and like people are going to keep bumping into you and stuff like that where you are.
I want to make
However,
sure it's legit.
give me an Arcana check.
You know what?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You'll be
This
able
is
to.
where it fails.
Yeah,
16.
we're asking for.
It's definitely magical. The correct school of magic that you would assume, which are you? This is dispel magic, isn't it?
Remove. I think.
Remove curse is
One, I think.
abjuration. I think. Or
I
transmutation.
mean, if it's the wrong one, I don't mind which one of those two it is. Honestly, I do not mind for the life of me which spell it is.
It's if it's remove curse, because you did ask for both, really. So. It's
How
got the
much
right
would-
school. You'd assume without further study, you can't confirm that that's it because you don't have it in your spellbook. You have nothing to compare it to.
How much for this?
450 gold.
450 gold. I've got 272, but I've got like 1,000 silver. That's 10 coppers. Oh god, I don't have mine
Should be
translated
right.
to.
D&D Beyond should automatically tell you the total in gold.
I've got 516. You know,
Yeah, but if you
worth
go
it.
into your money,
Yeah, I've got it.
we'll say.
I'm no good at haggling, so I'll just buy it.
Do you want to ask maybe one of the other party members to try and haggle it? Oh,
Is
abjuration.
any of the other party members around?
I left.
You're with
Any of
me.
you guys around
I'm
me?
here with my charisma's ass.
I'm vaguely local. I've not gone anywhere, but
Persuasion as well.
I am not. I'm not.
I don't
a great
want to just call
talker.
people over because that is suspicious as anything.
I want to talk to him and ask him the spell of Arcane Sight. It's 3rd level.
The same person does not, but they're. It's like I don't know. I don't have that one myself, but can I interest you in the scroll of dark vision?
No.
Oh,
Arcane
you
Sight.
can go see one of the other guys down there. I've seen that about somewhere.
It's 400 a staying price.
What do you mean?
Would you go any cheaper at all? Or are you firm on?
Make me an offer.
Would you 350 for it?
Give me a roll.
I'm a bit lightweighted. Roll of which one?
Persuasion.
Persuasion, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh boy, let's go. Come on,
18.
my boy. Yo!
You see, I'm quite
Nice.
light coined at the moment, unfortunately. And it's
You
less
don't-
for me and more for my friends.
You do seem like a kind-hearted lad. Yeah, I'll let you.
Yo!
Thank you so
Get
much.
it! Get it, boy!
So I'll take
350.
350 off.
Yep.
There we go, down to 244. You have my thanks.
To find my dad, I'm just gonna fold up a paper bird and follow it to him.
Ah, okay. I was going to ask you
make
for.
my way to
I was going to ask you for investigate roll, but you don't need to with that. You actually find he's behind you, not too far, but like about 30, 40 feet behind you. Obviously the bird flies to him before. Are you automatically following it, or are you watching first?
I'll watch first because I don't want him to know I'm here.
Give me
I want to see what he's been doing.
give me a perception check.
Then they're like, hey, Jafira, over here.
Oh,
Oh no.
yikes.
God.
Jafira, Queen of Wands.
You're no idea what he's doing. Part of you would.
It's one of those adverts where you misunderstand what's going on.
Oh yeah, completely.
Like the M&M's advert. that
You
you'll know of.
think he is
YouTube
swiping
subscribe.
from stalls?
He shouldn't be because I sent him like 6 platinum the other day.
What can I
That's
say?
where my
Smoking is
computer's
one
running
heck of a
right now.
habit.
Sorry, my
Hello.
computer's not plugged in, which is why it's lagging.
That's okay.
Oh, dang.
Right, I will approach him and see.
Javira, hi. My daughter, what are you doing here?
I found the supplies.
You what?
I got them back. They're in the shop.
He turns to, like, the shopkeeper standing. I'll come back to you later. Hi.
You remember the old alchemist that used to come down here? She was short, earthy.
Yes, I remember.
Is she attracted down for us?
She had the means to find out. Huh. That was nice of her.
It was quite like
What?
What happened to them?
There was some kind of attack on the city they were passing through. Messengers got killed.
Actually, a little bit for this one. No, that's where they were from. That town that you... Yeah, that was their hometown. That's okay.
The Paragon family's dead then.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Panamans are actually dead.
What happened?
I don't know. This town was decimated.
The entire town?
The entire town was gone. We couldn't even get close to it. Something there was making us sick.
I've heard of that before. It's been a while. Rumors pass in every once in a while. Are we talking very, very sick here?
Before we even saw the town,
Yeah, that
vomiting.
nasty. Huh.
One of our friends had this suit that made it so he didn't get sick, and he was able to go in and find our supplies.
So there are ways you could get around it.
Apparently.
Strange. But your friend, was he able to get in then and get the stuff?
Yes, he was able to get in perfectly fine. I've already unloaded it into the shop.
You have? Oh, thanks, my dear. Makes life a bit easier. It's
You've
been
only got two hands, so you could do with the help.
Yeah. That's the truth.
How has things been since I've been gone?
Tough. Very
Did
tough.
you get the money I sent?
I did. I was able to hold off. I was able to cover the rent for a while. They were able to... Yeah, the landlord wasn't too happy about us not being able to pay him for a bit.
So what are you doing down here? It's not your usual hangout.
Yeah, actually, he fiddles out a bit of money out of his pocket. He said, I was looking for something to trade. Something that I'd maybe... Looking for a few diamonds in the rough.
Fair enough. I have money to give you, and you have all supplies again.
I've got the supplies. Dear Lord, I can do something with them.
But you'll need to set up a new supplier.
Yeah, that's the truth.
You could maybe go through Lake Rest and talk to her again and see if she can set you up with her supplier.
Might have to. I'll have to ask about then. We need to make some capital first before we can make a deal with someone. It'll take a wee while.
But we have the cushion now to do so.
Yeah, that's a lifesaver.
I brought my friends. They're somewhere in the bazaar.
Yes, I seen there was a few interesting figures about today.
See the gods? They were here for my friend Snips.
Turtle Man?
Yes.
Stands out a bit, doesn't he?
Just a bit, especially in these parts.
Adventurers. You can always tell them a while away.
Yes.
So you staying here for long?
Probably, yeah.
Fair. Well, the house is open. Plenty of rooms at this point. I've converted a few of the storerooms into other bedrooms. We were letting them out for a few days and such, so... But they're all empty at the moment. Not very good of a cook myself, so wasn't able to convince too many people to stay.
We were passing the pit when we came into town. Who's the halfling?
Ah! Yeah, he's the current champion of the pit.
For how long has that been going on?
Past month. He came into
Good
town.
for him.
He came from the city a bit to the southwest.
Is he using magic to win?
Not as far as I can tell.
Is strong?
He's a trained monk.
Ah.
I'm not
Those
sure.
Techniques?
I haven't seen those
Those
techniques
nice
before.
guys.
I haven't seen those techniques before though, but it's interesting. Always seems to pull it out of the bag just before he loses.
Actually, I have a question for Jafira. I actually want to assess when you mentioned the pits. It's like, is it fist fighting or is the weapons allowed?
Well, if you're walking towards the pit at all, although you're buying your scroll first, it is both. It's both.
Yeah, it would
As-
depend on the event.
As long as it's non-lethal attacks only though.
Also slap him with the
Yeah.
flat side of the spear.
Yeah. As long as you're doing that, like they don't care what you're using.
Yeah, I would say the majority of it's fist fighting because it's just easier to be non-lethal. But
Yes.
There's a lot of staffs and stuff.
Depends on the person, but yeah, for the most part, like people do bring in non-lethal weapons if they're not using fists, which just comes down to the combatant.
I would, but I really like this spear.
True.
We'll put some foam on the end of it.
Urson, you were looking to buy a scroll.
Yes.
Do you wish to haggle the price down? Because for level 4, it's 600.
Oh, is Arcane Sight level 4?
Isn't it?
Third level definitions coming up.
Is it? Oh, then it'll be 450 as well.
Arcane Eye is level 4.
Wait.
I will make a mark of where this is.
Arcane Sight?
Yeah, I'll find it here. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, third level divination.
Oh, that's a Umbri page.
Ah, that'll be why.
Not dang.
Let me see these days.
Will the DM allow it?
It's pretty much True Sight, isn't it?
I believe so. Allows you to see, allows you to see magical auras and such.
Yeah, I remember Arcane Sight.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember what replaced it.
Yeah. So rather than being able to see what things are, you can mainly just see like it has an aura. And you try to figure out what that aura is. I'm really trying to figure. I'm not really trying to get on the house and be like, I see you, invisible little man.
That's fair. Where's the spell school? Definition filter. Sorry, I will be just a second for those watching at home, if there is anybody, which I'm not sure.
Jafira's aura is just Zeus shaped.
Hmm?
Jafira's aura is just Zeus shaped. It just looks like she's got a man standing behind her at all times.
That's terrifying.
Just imagine the auras there, like the do it to
In the
impose.
meantime, I'm gonna bring my dad over to the rest of the group.
Well, I'm not around the group. I've gone down to the ring.
Okay, well, just to the main.
Yeah.
There then.
I'm just kind of chilling in the bazaar, making sure that no one's doing anything too stupid.
None of the party are doing
That's
anything.
absolutely stupid.
Urson,
I'm probably taking a bit of a poke around.
Oh,
sorry.
shit.
There's moths in here.
Urson, the only thing I can
Oh,
the only thing I can find is the invisibility itself. It's a second level spell, so it goes for, what was it, 300?
Mark where it's on the back of that there. I got gold to bet myself.
That's fair. Yep. That does sound like a you thing to do. Is there anything Scratch is looking for?
I was going to take a poke around, see if there's anything interesting in terms of magic items or gizmos, but I'm not looking for anything.
There are plenty. Depending on whether or not you're taking the word of the seller, because dear lords, they try to sell like all manner of wondrous things. As I said, literally take like the Robin Williams at the start of Aladdin scene.
Electrical toothbrush.
Pretty much like the random assortment of items that he's trying to sell you is something completely different.
Can I just say out of character how much I love that scene because it was improv when it actually broke a prop.
Oh yeah, it's so good. It's like one of the best scenes of like ever animated, really. Man is like is an absolute gem.
Preach.
But yeah, so there's like gizmos and galore. Like there's different runes of different effects. Gems of like, you know, gems leading like special things leading to different treasures, all that sort of stuff. Magic arrows that, like, always return to the sender and stuff like that, just to be used again. Pretty much any low level magic stuff you can definitely find here. So like bags of holding, there are a few and such as well. A few ion stones as well, which seem to be hidden amongst.
I think for now, because I don't know what I'm looking for. Scratches says in general, so poke about. You just see this bird running around.
It's like a lot of it is really interesting. Give me a investigation check, actually. You actually notice some familiar sorts of pieces of armor, the sort of kind that you found on the underwater sort of frame. Couple of bits of it, sort of couple shoulder pauldrons of that same sort of type of armor that was attached to that frame.
Yeah, okay, I take a good look at that.
The guy doesn't seem to like rate them too highly. They're just like a couple of bits of armor, but sort of selling them kind of like an exotic piece of armor. Sort of selling them 50 gold.
I've been looking for some bits and pieces and I just sort of whack legs.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, no, 50 is fine. I'll just whack that straight down.
Fair. So you have a couple of bits to add on to that now.
Sorry.
Mhm.
Sorry, that was dry roast peanut dust in my eye.
Ooh.
At least it wasn't chilly.
That's grim, buddy.
At least I got water.
Imagine you got wasabi in your eye.
Oh, don't even joke about that one.
I put hot sauce in my eyes.
Just thought we'd change the music up a little bit. Don't take any cues.
Watching the whole Snipson was getting arrested stuff. Alright, here's the hot sauce.
Yeah, that's that would do it. So yeah, you guys kind of converge near the end after your various lookings, and come into this area.
The fighting pits.
Yeah.
Oh.
The floor as you get closer to the end of it, the floor on in the tunnels, sort of tunnel area is we're in, kind of changes. It's a bit more metallic, more than anything. You just come out of an entrance, seems to sort of like curved, sort of, it's circular, sort of metallic entrance way you just come out of. Sort of jarred, broken bits all around the sides of it.
Well, as I was already down there, where would the fighters be?
So down here, like you see doors down up at the northern end of the pit. So you would assume, well, it would be a good assumption to think that it would be down that way.
So I'd like to. Ollie would have gone down there to talk to some of the people that seem to be there for fighting itself.
You have to walk around to the north side to get to the stairs leading down. As you can see on the map there.
Oh, he wouldn't go into the chain. He wouldn't go into that kind of room because he knows he'd end up getting picked into the ring, and he doesn't want.
The fights seem to have ended for today, so there's nobody really hanging about too much.
Is there any fighters hanging around here?
It's like late afternoon at this point.
Is there any fighters leaving that he can just get the attention of?
You can't really tell.
I don't want him to go into the back room and get his butt
No,
beat.
you can't really tell. The fighters just seem to be dressed like everybody else. Nobody seems to be
Well,
standing
then I'll be
out.
discussing. I'll be discussing with people that I feel. Well, I mean, the one of the questions he would have asked would have been, "And do you fight each other?"
There's a few people around that would be like, yeah, every once in a while, might take a bit of a fight, but I would never fight against sort of some of the higher end sort of fighters.
That's the kind of thing. I'll just be conversing and talking
You should
to learn
be,
the crap.
if you want to be down here, like around the start of the fight, so that's when the betting starts.
Well, I'm more here to watch than to.
But you have to try, you see.
I'm in. Where's the organizer?
Yes, I wish to win the money.
I actually like.
Oh,
Jeez. The size of you two. Oh, that would go well. Point you over towards, like, down that pipe there. So we cut off down to the side. The guys in charge of it, sort of, that's where they are, usually. Obviously, they come up to the seats on the north side.
Yes, please.
Bang on.
Jafira go with them so she can give them a good introduction.
They
Oh, hell yeah.
You go along with them, and like you bringing them down. There's a couple of guys sitting there, sort of counting out some money and stuff like that at the end of the night, passing it to like a small hooded figure, who then just walks out, past you. But then the guys just take. Bloody hell! Look at the size of you two. Oh, imagine the fight for that.
Hi.
Hello, guys.
Jafira, long time to see. Don't
Yeah.
usually see you down these parts.
I don't think I've been in a fight since I was 14.
You
Not
fought?
in a while.
Of course I fought.
The
I mean, I guess it does make sense.
the
but
caliber of
this-
fighters have kind of shot up in the past few years, so I haven't seen too many.
I could
But-
still hold my own boys, don't you worry.
Why does that not surprise me?
trust me, it shouldn't.
But
First initiative.
who the hell are these two?
This is Earthen and Snips.
Hello.
You put them in for a fight, you get lots of money.
Looks like it.
I just want to buy some birds.
Oh,
They-
like a champion.
They take what they're looking at the two of you going, you've definitely fought somewhere before. Urson.
Yes.
You got yourself a
Far to the south?
Right there.
Very far down south, yes.
Flip. I've heard tales of that place.
Yeah, it's as clean as this place, but
We kind of have to keep it that way.
it's a lot easier to clean, less bodies, but
Well, more the town don't like it when people start dropping.
sorry, within my head is like the bodies hit the floor.
Pretty much.
Gosh,
No.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yes, I want to fight your champion.
You might have to earn your way to there. I'll need to see you in action a few times first. He doesn't just fight anyone at the moment. We'll have to keep him out for marquee matches. Suckers keep betting against him, thinking they're going to win.
Look at this sucker. Okay, for your first guy, would I fight against your first one? How much would I make?
This is kind of where even I'm going, for working out bets and stuff like that. Nah, I'm not good ahead for that.
Is there any? Would you know if there's any perhaps chance that I could converse with this champion of yours? Or,
Well, you
are
just
they
missed him.
High celebrity status.
Well, you just missed him.
Perhaps tomorrow.
High celebrity status.
Halfling, high celebrity status.
It's mostly that people in the fighting pits aren't exactly... People respect them, but they're not celebrities.
Not here.
I would know that. I've never been to a fighting pit.
This is fair.
I'm too high class for this.
You
What's
can-
this? Some poor person joked that I can't understand because I'm rich.
Pretty much.
I need to come
Some
back to that
peasant
later.
joke.
Yeah. Snips, they kind of look at you, they're like, you kind of confuse us a bit. You seem a bit too peaceful for this sort of thing.
Well, you see, there's some birds that are lovely folks, but they're being trapped in cages. So I need, the monies to release them, and I can't talk so good, but I can fight. So, I will fight the money.
I'll have to work it out, actually. I'm not a huge into this sort of thing. You still definitely need to come back tomorrow, though. Flight's closed mostly for the day. But for your first fight, if you put down 10 gold, double your money.
Magic's still okay to use, right?
As long as it's nothing too ridiculous, yeah.
Finger of death.
It's good.
Pretty much, yeah. So as long as you
Just
kill,
how would kill. God damn it.
just to kill people.
Wish.
No disintegrations.
Oh,
Punishment, yeah.
Varkadavra.
I'm just going. Do you do tag teams?
I use this gauntlet that is totally not a rip-off of anything else.
That,
I
be-
mean,
The
that
Infinity
belongs.
Goblet.
That belongs in a museum.
By the way, guys, this is my dad, Dagmir.
Me too.
Hello.
Nice to meet
I
you.
sort of extend a massive hand. How's it going?
You shake your hand back. Firm enough handshake as you, considering the size difference of hands.
For someone very small, you are very strong. I mean, I can see why Jathira looks up to you.
Always have to have a firm handshake with her, that you're stronger than the other person. He walks up to the desk and sort of like takes a small pouch.
Just for the people watching who don't know what Dagmir looks like, he's
Oh,
a
yes.
water genasi with a beard. He's got heterochromia. He's got one green eye, one brown. He's got a septum piercing that leads up to a chain on his ears, and he's got kind of greys through his hair. He's middle-aged. Wears a tunic with some gold detailing.
Just to make life easier.
Oh yeah, you got the picture, don't you?
Yeah. If it wants to work, of course. But sometimes it does not, especially at the moment. My
But
why is it not saved correctly? Has not. Grr. When I tell something to save, I want it to save. Damn it.
No, it's my PlayStation all the time. Was it no? I tell it's my PlayStation all the time.
I was playing Uncharted 3 on Grounded, and I got about 25% of the way through, and my game file corrupted.
no.
No, not Grounded, crushing difficulty. I was so upset.
That's not great.
That's rough.
That's
awful.
rough, buddy.
That's rough, buddy.
Oh dear.
Oh wow.
Although crushing difficulty is not actually as hard as I remember.
We shall go for the old as reference.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
It's
She's small.
it's squished into one square. Sorry.
My small turtle house.
Just a
Small boy.
It's because it's trying to fit into. So there.
The squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that.
Ta-da!
Yes.
Mandy Kingdom.
Oh, his name is so that's how you
No.
spell Dagmir. I didn't say anything.
Baba is Greek. Or, yeah, for dad.
Okay,
So, dad me out.
I like it.
So yeah. We haven't had a tag team bout in a while, but I think we're a bit short on people normally for that.
You still doing wingman fights? 2v2?
Well, that tag team, yeah. Not too often, though. We don't have anybody really at the moment for it.
Well,
I like the powerful.
Yeah.
I spoke.
they are true. The legs are very powerful. I've seen them squash a watermelon.
Jesus.
Huh?
No, we're not showing that.
This bazaar will be closing up soon, so we should head back to the shop.
Yeah, it's getting about
Let
that
these
time.
boys count their money.
Yes, please. Well, we can see us here in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So on the way out, can I just get a pair of gloves?
Any kind in particular?
I don't know, fingerless, I guess. It doesn't make a huge difference to me.
Yeah, just a few copper then.
I need to hide the bloodstains.
Okay.
You getting some gambit gloves? I like it.
But since it's now 10 o'clock, we shall take a short break. When we come back, we will see what happens in the fighting pits, or what interesting things occur during the night. Back shortly.
Hello.
Oh,
Hello, everybody. Sorry we're so long. I needed a bit of a longer break tonight. So yeah, the party headed back to the shop. It's getting near dinner time. So do you stop off to grab anything to make for dinner on the way? Anything special? Or just whatever's in the house?
Did it sell ribs?
Hmm?
You can do like a rack of ribs, I'll cook them up.
Probably could find that, yeah.
Sweet.
How are the steak sandwiches looking in the bag?
That's what I was
Are they still good?
They look still good. It's your, like, different dimension. Tiny.
Oh, right. Time passes. in
Yeah.
different dimension. Fair enough. Snip's just gonna grab one of the steak sandwiches and be like, "Still good."
Javira knows, do you, not actually ask, would you have expected your dad to be good at cooking? Or is he alright?
He's pretty good at cooking, yeah.
He doesn't have a large amount of stuff in the house, though, so it is very...
I feel like if you're good at following potions for alchemy, you're good at following a recipe for food.
Oh, he can,
So he's pretty good.
he can
yeah.
follow recipes, but, like, if he's just working off of what he got, he's not amazing, you'll admit. He's not good at the improvise.
No, but he can follow a recipe really well.
That's easy to do. That's the easy part. So yeah, there's not much... He has actually there's not much food in the house.
You mean he only has food for one person?
At this point,
Wasn't
near
expecting.
enough. He tried to keep a bit extra, but since there hasn't been any guests in a few weeks, then yeah.
Bring some ribs back, we're good.
You find a lot of any food shops or anything like that you go into, there's a lot of wine for sale.
Out there alcoholics. That's coming from me.
A decent amount of jams, stuff like that too.
I don't know how you get drunk off this grape juice. Yes, there's giant's milk and honey is all you need.
I'll show you how you can get drunk on grape juice.
I accept your challenge.
Spike it.
Oh god, this can only end horribly. I love it.
Oh my god, we're gonna see wine drunk Snips.
40-year-old drunk Snips.
Oh god. I don't even know what that's gonna be like.
This is
Oh
true.
god, I hope y'all are ready.
So, yeah, you just grab a couple of bottles of wine. It's like cheap enough, like so it's not the best quality of stuff, but it's the stuff that you drink. Just everybody has a glass of wine at dinner time type thing. That's the sort of country you're in. This sort of town you're
I'll
in.
just have.
You're pretty much in Italy sort of territory here.
Oh no! The inner British! Ah!
Or Anatolia, that sort of Greek Turkish sort of area.
Why are they shouting, "It's coming Rome"? What?
Don't say that too loud where you are, you might get knifed.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh, I've heard. Yeah, no, not in the. Yeah, I'm in England, boys. Oh, yeah, I'm in the danger zone, guys. Okay, I'll keep it on the down low. Woo!
Danger zone.
I understood that reference.
I am 3 doors down from an English pub.
Oh no!
Oh man, you probably could have heard the crying from there.
Yeah, so I will split from the party.
That's fair.
I'm will be back in about an hour. I'm going to go see Cairo.
Your dad takes them back home.
Thanks, Dad.
It's alright.
I must say, it's nice to see someone that sees you through two different eyes as well.
Where do you think she gets from? Leaches into the house and shows you up to different rooms and such. Points you towards the kitchen as well. Say, please try not to destroy it.
Of course, that would never happen. What?
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't have any flowers, no?
Oh my god.
Fine if you're rambunctious, he's used to Jafira. Although he's not used to 6 people.
Jafiras.
Well,
Not quite.
even by the time Jafira was leaving, like, things were a bit easier. Like, you wouldn't have been as rambunctious at that point.
No. She mellowed out. And
Yeah.
She was, became an adult.
He just had to take a
Why is
look.
that?
There's 2 barbarians. 2 barbarians and 2 people who look like they couldn't stop a barbarian. Just to know how his kitchen's going to end up after this.
I gotta stay sober for tomorrow.
Hmm?
I have to stay sober for tomorrow.
Oh, this is true.
I'm just gonna be cooking up some work for you guys.
Thank you.
Welcome.
I can imagine you just like in an apron. I'm not sure why.
I can-
The gloves and the chef's hat on top of the skull.
Yeah.
He's just got an apron that says, "Kiss the chef."
Wait, I think there's a thing
Or
for.
die.
I think you already know about this one, there, Urson, but you definitely probably have seen this picture before.
Is it Baker Pantheon?
Oh yeah.
I own all of his skins.
Oh well, I'm not surprised. I'm going to show the rest of you exactly what I picture whenever I hear of Urson in that sort of clothing. Come on.
Yes. Oh, so funny.
Yes. I love it.
League of
I
Legends
love
does
it.
have League of Legends does have the right thing sometimes.
Boy, there's some good gems in there.
Oh yeah,
I do love that. That is beautiful.
it's even better because he uses bread as his shield. So yeah.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And a giant butter knife with butter on it as a spear.
Yep.
It's amazing.
Yep.
That'll do it.
That's pretty much what I expect whenever I see hear Urson in an apron. Yeah. A couple hours later, Jafira comes back. The house smells of meat, opened wine. Sorry, there's odd smell in my house. I think people are burning stuff again. Out the back.
The meat and wine?
No. You know where I live, and ain't meat and wine at this time of year. Getting burned. Yeah. Yeah.
Sophira's eyes are pretty red rimmed when she comes in.
As expected.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine.
Your dad hands you a plate.
Sure.
Insight checking that stuff.
Yeah.
We all are.
Well,
You
that is.
need one for that?
You don't really need it.
Yo!
However, Snips does figure it out. Holy crap, Snips figures it out.
Snips is just like,
Everyone figures it out.
Yeah, everyone figures
my
it out,
God.
but Snips is about the only person who would actually need to roll for it.
I mean,
She's
yeah.
pretty upset.
Yeah. Your dad hands you a plate of food. Some ribs, some salad, and some veg on it too. Not that you made that part, he made that part. You can put together a salad.
Cry, but if you ever need someone to talk to, you know, I can keep out of the book. Don't worry. I'll always be here to talk if you need something.
I probably have to tell you sometime, but not tonight.
I understand.
Somebody says to me?
I spent so long telling you about my family, so it's only fair.
Now that you're all here, really quick weird point. People spotted something weird these past few days out in the waters. Some kind of sandbar has appeared.
A what?
A sandbar. Sort
What do you mean a sandbar?
Like a pathway out into the middle of the lake.
Oh. It's looking more like
That
a
sounds
beach.
very involved.
Yeah, we've no idea what's going on.
Whereabouts in the lake?
The middle. Out to the centre. So there's something there too, but we can't see it. Something below the surface. Not a creature though, we can't... Whatever it is isn't moving.
Yeah, nothing one of those things.
Well, if there was...
But I thought
It hasn't been there for very long.
Check it out tomorrow.
After the fight?
It'd be worth it.
Bored.
If we have time.
Sure.
That sounds like something worth investigating.
During the night, can you all give me dexterity saves?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Save.
How I was saying it seems
oh,
Rolling so badly today.
15.
should legs go separately, or are they?
No, they would have been fine.
Okay, cool.
Kara and Erson, you're both fine. It's kind of... Everybody else falls out of bed.
What?
There's a bit of a shake going on.
What on earth? What is this?
Feels like an earthquake.
Why is the ground angry?
I'm just gonna find the nearest table and hide under it.
It's not a huge shake, but it was enough obviously to knock you.
Dad, are you okay? My actual dad just replied.
Hmm?
My actual dad just replied.
Oh, that's so cute! Give her inspiration for that, please.
If she needs it, yeah, you'd have a
Dad of
decent.
the year.
I
That's
can hear
hilarious.
On the stairs encouraging the puppy to come up.
Fair. So yeah, like, Dagmir seems to still be downstairs.
Is everyone alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yep.
It's probably just a earthquake, but we'll go see.
That's a bit of a weird
So
one.
Are those common here?
They happen occasionally. Sometimes
Have you-
during sandstorms they can happen.
There's not one of those at the moment. You hear
Okay,
sort of the
well
back door being opened.
Oh, we'll downstairs and follow him out.
You might want to come see this.
Has your town pissed off any giants recently?
No.
I
Yes,
follow
I'm
him
going
out.
to look
What do I
then.
s- What do I see? What happened?
I'm looking out.
Likewise.
A structure appears out of the water.
What does it look like?
Looks like it's made out of sandstone. 4 entrances on the side, curved sort of roof, and a bit of a spire.
Is it the place I was before? But above the water now?
It looks like it.
What am I looking at?
It's attached to the sandbar.
Fear has gone really pale.
Yeah, are you okay?
Dad, that's
Yep,
Odo died.
it is. It's it do him? You're leaving your dad's at this point, like, oh god, like, pale at this point.
You two need to lay back.
Why not?
Because it just made the whole town shake.
Do we need to go inside?
I think the fighting ring can wait.
Let's wait till morning, but before we go, I will need to tell you something.
What is it?
Would anyone like a cup of tea? This might
Just to
come in.
There's a few open bottles sitting on the table.
I'll be 1 moment. He's just gonna go make a cup of tea.
So wait till he gets back.
Mm-hmm. Your dad's like sitting at the back door, like with it still open, sitting looking at.
Mr. Rook, will you be quite alright?
Good question.
I'm just gonna keep a watchful eye just in case.
He's like sitting on steps, pretty much.
Yeah, so
Exactly. Don't want him fainting.
Here's gonna take a big long drink from this bottle of wine. So, what happened is the grave that I went to today. Cairo
That's
was my
weird.
little brother. And I killed him. When we were children, we went exploring the lake. And we were led to that place. And there was this stone. And when I touched it, it exploded. That is why I'm covered in these scars. It's why I have no sight in my eye. And it is what killed him. I was 10 and he was 5. It is what gave me my magic. And it is why my mother left. And I have not been in the water since. So, I'm scared of it. It's Tush. I don't understand it. And it already took someone that I loved away from me.
Snips is going to walk over to Jafira without saying anything and just hug them. Just big old bear hug. Just around
If you
them.
wish to stay behind while we explore it and see what's up, I would completely understand.
If you think that it's going to happen, you don't know me as well as I thought you did. No.
Everyone puts up with trauma differently.
Yeah.
Don't want to force you into anything that may make you uncomfortable.
I need to know.
And we will be with you. You are clan.
With the rise of... It'll be coincidental. With the rise of spirits.
I don't want anywhere else to go in there. If it is something in there is powerful enough to give me my magic, who knows what somebody could do if they don't deserve it.
We're not leaving you.
I'm afraid so. What he said is correct. If you think you're going along, then you don't know us as well as you think.
No, I wouldn't. I want you to come. To be honest. I think I would be too scared to go on alone.
I'll do what I can to help.
You have my axe.
And the necromancer, and your dead brother that you're trying to save.
Oh god.
Ollie!
Oh, please, no.
Timing! No!
Do you want to show them the picture I drew of Cairo?
Do it.
Do you want me to?
How do you
I
do you
drew
spell
it,
his
and I
name?
wrote Cairo, Kairo.
I do apologise. I thought it was a female name when I said what it could be. I do apologise.
He was a 5-year-old little boy, and he's dead.
Rip.
Rip.
There's no appropriate response.
There isn't really, no.
That's not the year.
It's a
That's the
celebrating
Sandcastle's
celebrating.
kill count.
Yeah,
Oh no,
I was just gonna say, like, you know,
I'm just
I've been
thinking about that.
consciously trying to go back up and we're like, oh, what's that? Really set up towards it.
I'm just thinking about those awful sandcastle levels in Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh my.
The Sandbird one that's like borderline impossible.
It's all good.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Why would you show
Oh
us that?
no! No! He looks so adorable! No! No!
That's not okay.
That's...
Time to see some Viego, I guess. Fallen King.
Don't like that. No.
And that's why Jafira's mother left. You didn't
Ah.
forgive Jafira.
Oh, we bring out the grim backstories. Yes.
Yay.
Damn, boy.
Cannot wait.
See,
God, I have no idea how I'm going to cover yours, Urson.
I'm
God
really
knows
fucking
how I'm
happy
gonna get
that
there.
I'm literally really happy right now that my backstory for Ollie was literally just fucking hate my dad. I didn't swear.
I know.
I did my special little way.
You think yours is dealt with. Haha.
Yeah, that's so. If you remember a few episodes ago when we were in the cave, you were like asking people how they got their magic, and
I remember.
I was sweating. I was like, please don't ask me.
Yeah, I noticed you never answered, and I was like, huh.
Oh, it's revealed.
Oh, wow, okay.
No, she doesn't really know. She touched a rock, killed her brother, and now she has magic powers.
Oh, wow.
So, the next morning, you wake up. Things have stopped shaking, but it's still out there.
Morning, guys. What on Mars is that?
That's a big sand temple that gave Jafira her water powers. And to be honest, I don't get it either.
So, I go there, I get water powers.
You know, I don't know, but there's only one way to find out.
What
The
the
answer is
heck?
probably no. You should know
Okay.
that when I got my powers, it killed my brother as well.
You don't have a brother, do you, Wesson?
Me? Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, you're good then. Good to go.
Got to get one of you instead.
If we're somehow related, I guess, but
It's the awkward silence there.
The awkward silence, gotta love
sorry,
it.
you
Yeah.
had a dead brother.
You can't. Yeah.
He was asleep.
His name is Cairo. He was 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of sucks when you die that young, isn't it?
Especially when it's my fault.
Oh, I know how
Anyway.
you feel.
Jafira, as someone who knows very little about anything, you couldn't have known. You were a child. It is not your
No.
fault.
I think 10 is old enough to know not to touch a floating, glowing rock in the middle of an abandoned ruin.
I would totally touch a floating glowing rock in the middle of an abandoned ruin right now. Like
Yeah.
that. I don't.
Even if giant electric eels led you to it?
Yeah.
That
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that sounds kind of like my Wednesdays, but the point is, I'm sorry.
I still have nightmares about waking up and finding his body. Anyway,
Like-
talking about it isn't going to change the past. Let's find out what's going on with this castle.
And you swap it. Hmm? What's up?
You know, pop off the helmet, I'm going to start braiding the hair. Get another ready.
Fair. Weirdly enough, the sandbar isn't actually made out of sand. Once you start walking on it, kind of notice like it's like a rounded, quite a big metallic object underneath.
What is that? Would I know what sort of metal this is, or what constructed it?
What constructed it? Not a clue. Iron or steel?
This is iron, well refined too.
It's made of the barbed wire that Herodot has wrapped around my backstory and is waiting around the corner with it.
Oh no! Oh no!
if I like give the metal a kick, does it sound hollow or does it sound?
Yeah. Sounds hollow.
Shortcut.
There's some like nuts and bolts.
We're going
in it.
into a mystery zone again.
There's some nuts and bolts across the metal as well, seeming to hold it together.
I'm guessing it's rather rusted.
Only a little bit.
The presentation here is...
The water here isn't salty.
Oh. Yeah, we took all the Altafair's dad stuff out of the bag of holding, yeah?
Yeah,
Great, cool.
it's all in the shop, nicely organised.
Thank goodness.
Did you take out your own stuff as well?
I don't think I had anything in it.
There was other stuff.
maybe-
There was other stuff in the ruin that wasn't meant for your dad. It was like other supplies.
Yeah, we probably just put all the alchemical supplies in there.
This is ours.
Yeah, you just walk out. After a while, like the metal does give way to sort of like a couple of steps up of sandstone, as you can see on the map.
I can't move me. This is sad.
I have not been able to assign everybody just as yet. But as you can see, I have picked your Vera first. For obvious reasons.
Roll the tank.
Hmm?
I was like, she is now the tank.
Well,
My episode.
yep.
Yeah.
Giant door. Like 20 feet tall door. Double doors, obviously.
Jafira's gonna reach out very, very slowly and grab the handle and open it. And her hand will be trembling as she does it.
As you grab onto it, sort of a rush of lightning comes out of your hand, goes across the door, and it just starts opening.
Well, that's new.
Oh, no worries, Ollie. Inside, you see something that, like, you would expect a lot more seaweed. Not quite. Does look like it has been underwater recently, but a giant room, in the center of which is a raised plinth, where before you had seen, obviously, a floating rock. There is a staff floating with two crystals, one end yellow, one end blue.
That wasn't here the last time we were in this chamber.
What is it?
There are two statues up on the side of each room.
This resemblance to my eyes is uncanny.
One of which is a sort of like a merman of some description, but fairly older looking sort of merman with a fantastic looking beard holding a trident. On the other side, a very sort of regal man wearing a toga with holding a lightning bolt in one hand.
Poseidon and Zeus.
Sorry, who?
You.
More?
The Greek gods of the sea and the sky.
I'm just going to say,
Ow.
because I think some of us are thinking it right now. How many gods are there?
Well, I mean, maybe
Ew.
maybe these guys are just secretly Odin and Thor. Who knows? I mean, that Zeus guy does have a pretty good beard. I mean, not as good as Odin's, but I mean, it's pretty beefy.
Does it matter? The gods have abandoned us. Although I suppose I deserve it.
But
It's my
they-
gift because I forsaken them.
But they did grant you power, correct?
They also killed my brother, so
I'm not trying to take away from that,
Alright,
but like,
read the
I'm just
riddle.
trying to get a grasp on here. They gave you real, tangible power.
our rock
Yes,
gave
but-
me power.
Okay.
I still have it in my bag, actually.
Wait, you
There.
I'm sorry.
Fuck
That
you.
makes it sound like you should be carrying a murder weapon around for like the
No.
last 10 years.
She doesn't have it. She left it here.
Okay.
We have
Except,
bigger things to worry about than picking up a crystal.
except it's no longer here.
It's very weird.
Mm.
Is there any writing around the room?
None that you can make out. A lot, like if there was at any point, it's very illegible, worn away by the tide.
Oh, do you know what I forgot to do?
Mm.
Are there any items in
Study
the
the
room
roll,
apart from a
the
staff?
scroll during the night.
No.
Oh.
I
But
will approach.
Can
as
can I cast detect magic quickly?
you can't cast detect magic quickly. What is its cast time?
Yeah, those guys.
One action.
Detect magic.
That's-
If you cast it with a
Casting
spell,
time, one
Yeah,
action.
if you
with
use
a
spell
spell
slots in
slot,
action.
Oh, it does
Yeah.
actually. Oh, I thought it was just
Yeah.
all the time, 10 minutes. Fair.
no, you can either cast it as a ritual or use a spell slot. To cast it to cast
Ollie,
it
give
as
me
a-
a concentration check.
Constitution.
Concentration, which is a con
Oh,
check.
con.
Is a
Con
con.
check, so just Constitution check, yeah.
Yeah.
That's a 23.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh dear lord, where has all this power come from? Ow. Dear lord, there's more power.
Okay.
That's not
Okay.
normal. It's emanating everywhere.
Don't fall too hard and hurt his brain.
And at the point where Ollie does that, you sort of hear of, welcome. Welcome, my
God.
child. Two of us at least.
What?
We all hear this?
Hmm?
We all hear
You mean I'm not? You mean I'm not crazy? Okay.
I'm hearing ringing.
Just curious turn this, yeah?
Nope, everybody's hearing this.
Oh, screw your gods.
Oh, you gotta calm down.
Give me a deck save, Urson.
I'm a walk out.
Give me a deck save, Urson.
You're getting
Uh,
smoked.
Quite rightly so as well. 16.
I'm gonna need.
Take
My-
like 10 lightning damage as a lightning bolt flies down from the ceiling at you.
Oh! Careful, he'll lightning back.
Brother, that was uncalled for. But it was rather funny.
Hey, don't stab my friends.
Yeah, you shouldn't have told us to screw ourselves.
I'm
walking out. And just as I'm walking out, they're like, well, Country Legends, you screw everything else. Bye.
Hey, only my wife gets to say that. Brother, that was completely inappropriate. Sorry about him.
What is going on?
Well, we knew you were coming.
And why was that important to you? I'm assuming I'm talking to Zeus and Poseidon?
One and the same. Well, two in the same.
I'm just gonna need a second.
Yeah, Ollie detect magic on two divine beings.
Ruh-roh.
It's here, Warlock? What? No.
The headache is going to last a long time.
You're feeling evil-minded?
yeah.
I'm not sure what's going on.
We kind of brought you here to, well, he brought me here. Yes, I brought you here. This is sort of Poseidon saying to Zeus, yes, I brought you here. You had to say sorry. Yes, he's right. We kind of mucked up.
Yeah, if they're about to say your brother was supposed to get the power, you were supposed to die.
Well, let's
We're
find
ready
out.
to kill both of you.
Nobody was supposed to get in here. Ever. Well, at least until this was ready.
And what is this?
It's yours. It's a staff.
What?
A staff of power. Or a staff of our power. It's what the crystal was turning into. It had to gather some energy for a while.
Getting this. Why am I getting this?
Because we're sorry.
Because you killed my baby brother.
I didn't know it was dangerous. That's why we hid it underwater. It wasn't supposed to hurt anyone.
You hid it underwater by a town filled with people that can breathe underwater.
They can't all breathe underwater, can they?
There's quite a few water genasi in the town.
You're a bloody idiot. You should have told me.
He's going to reach out and take the staff.
We're sorry. We were working on fixing it, but we didn't know how would be appropriate. We tried to talk to our other brother, but he didn't want to let us.
I don't really know what to say, but it certainly is not thank you.
That's okay. We kind of get it.
Is this it?
We're going to have to go beat up Hades.
Well, that's what it was here for.
Weird to know you guys are real, but I hate you and I hope you stay out of my life forever. Goodbye.
Understandable.
Time to leave.
Audible laughter back.
It was besides it. Understandable. She can't talk to us like that. Yes, she can, brother. Shut up. We did kill her brother. That wasn't my fault. Yes, it was. And as you are walking out, there's just bickering continuously.
Walking, I'm knocked out on the floor.
You're not actually unconscious. You were just sore.
Yeah.
Headache.
Oh, yeah.
Say hi.
I need a lift. I need a lift.
I'm just gonna pick up the wizard and just sort of carry them out like a suitcase.
Fair.
Hey, say hi to Thor for me!
The anger that Jafira is feeling right now is indescribable.
Yep. By the way, refresh your character sheet.
Okay. He's just gonna pat Orson on the back. I'm going to go and fight something.
Okay, real quick.
Jafira. Be
Jafira,
right back.
would you go for some revenge? Is that the kind of thing?
Do you get to fight your gods?
Just asking, if you could kill one of their siblings, would you?
No.
Okay.
Can I?
I don't think you have the option, but you know.
So why ask?
What do I have in my inventory?
Mars is very much
INC.
not liking them.
Oh god, yes. When you hit a melee attack. Oh, damn. Okay.
Oh my god. Monk.
Power attack? God. No.
96?
Wait, I gotta read this.
That is tight.
When did I get to use my spells?
Soon.
Fine.
Yo, that is cool.
Don't you love it when people lock themselves out to us?
Ready for them.
It's the same as my 4th level lightning bolt.
Ooh. That is cool. That is
It only
sick.
has 10 charges though.
Gains
It only has 10 charges.
gains D6, isn't it D6 per day? For a staff usually.
So it refreshes every day. Okay.
D6 at least.
Now I just need to work out how to boost my wisdom so I can actually multi-class into monk.
Why would you need to?
That's true. So I
It's
can take a
power,
punch
that's why.
is the answer.
Oh, true. But also look at what both of those spells do, by the way. If you don't know what one of them does. Have you seen that spell?
Tidal Wave, yes. I was tempted to take it. But I took Lightning Bolt instead.
Well, guess what? You
No,
have
yeah.
both.
Oh.
I took Ice Storm instead.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Tidal Wave is Nami
That stuff is tight.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that stuff is tight as hell.
I've got to see this.
Also, I've got to say, those were some of the nicest child murderers I've ever met.
Yeah.
They're dumbasses and you know it.
Mm.
Well,
Hey, sorry, we killed your brother.
Here's the
Oh,
stuff.
are we gonna go and kick Zeus? Are we gonna go and kick Hades' butt? Get your brother back?
I mean, it's an option. It's always
I
an
mean,
option.
Buddy!
I'm done to fight. Hey, I've played through Hades. I know how to get through Tartarus. Let's go.
Hades just there sipping a cup of tea. Why do I hear boss music?
I'm going to be honest, Ethan. Snips would accidentally steal the gold,
Oh, he would. Yeah, he would.
and you'd have to fight the boatman.
Or
He would.
He
He would.
So I have to change this.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'll do that tomorrow. Or tonight even.
I'm kinda glad you didn't set an undead water genasi on us, because,
Oh,
How mean do you think I am?
That's
how mean do you think I am? Guess what I would have bloody done?
The
After
guardian
me.
of the The guardian of the temple is my undead brother.
Oh God.
I was saying,
That's
you
a
said,
horror.
how mean do you think you are? How mean do you think I am? Would have just dust a dryness on it.
True.
Ah, that's messed up.
No!
Pretty messed up.
Oh my
No,
god.
Poseidon is actually
like your
not
brother.
that bad of a guy compared to Zeus.
Yeah.
Zeus is a monster.
Yeah, so like Poseidon was just like, we mucked up. Have to do something about that. So what about that thing that we had left there for so long? Oh, it's finally ready. Yeah, we're going to give it to her since we did that level of muck up.
This is not gonna ruin my dad's day. Because he turned to religion after my brother died, and to find out that the gods killed his son.
What he doesn't know won't
That's
hurt him.
rough.
Yeah, let's not tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the gods did try to bring him back, but they weren't allowed to.
Who wants to go fight Hades?
I am so down for this. Let's fight God.
As long as I can adopt Cerberus.
Did we do that, Herodot? Could I ask the gods where to find their brother?
They would say not yet.
Don't worry, guys. I have a shortcut.
Erson, that wouldn't surprise me.
Bitch just jumped.
Yeah.
Maybe another quest.
That would be down the line.
Yeah. So, let's go fight some people, because I'm angry.
You just get back to
Yes.
shore.
Do they?
Angry.
As you get off the sandbar, everything starts to sink and shakes.
I will need a short rest just to get my hit points back up to the top there.
Yes.
What, all 10 of them?
Yep.
One tenth of your hit points?
Yep. 10, 10,
We're getting long rests. I'm definitely needing a long rest after having my brain assaulted.
Your brain's always assaulted.
While that's taking a short rest, I'd like to try and contact my patron.
Give me a charisma check. See if they're up for it.
Uh, 8!
Nah,
Excellent.
she is not responding today.
Well, just won't answer my calls. Okay. That's normal.
Left your red.
So was Kara doing this publicly, or did they, did anyone see this, or no? Okay.
It's not obvious. Well, it doesn't have to be obvious.
Hey, sugar daddy.
Demon Daddy! God, Demon Daddy!
Please. Stop.
We can make a brother. Hey, Scratch.
No.
I have power armor suit.
No alchemy.
Oh my god, yes.
No. No.
You would be so confused.
Yep.
No, no.
Also, do you want to know something really sad? Is when he was a kid, he was actually kind of like Snips. He really loved animals, and that's how they found their way down there. Is because he made friends with the eels, and they led him. The eels led Japhira and Tyra down into that ruin.
On my way to find those eels right now.
Why?
Wait, so those eels actually told you?
Yeah.
Oh, I have an even better twist for that. Okay.
Are we gonna get Ursula in this gosh darn thing now?
No comment.
Oh,
So
God.
Japhira's got a whole thing with the gods now.
At least they tried to make amends.
No, they didn't. They just continued with their thing, and then they went, here. No one else will use it. You survived the last glass, so here, take this.
That's fair. That's how Japhira sees it.
Yeah, interesting some moon gods.
May I interest you in the same with a different link of paint?
They are like Geek Gods 2.0.
No, they're not.
I think I'm done with gods now. The next god I see, if it's even related to one of those two, I'm going to kill it.
Bold.
For now, this fighting will do.
Let's go.
What is this, God of War?
Shoot.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what
Duh. I mean, I literally have God of War in
Jazeera is
Snip's
going to be the next god
playlist,
of lightning.
so...
You
He's
do.
done. He's going to be
Why
the
do I
god
hear
of
God?
lightning and
Why do I
sage.
hear boss music?
Fighting pits. Fighting pits.
So yeah, you head off to the fighting
So,
pits.
I guess Jafira's gonna fight today now with a brand new rage. I would say burning, but that's the worst word to use.
Well, considering she's so angry it hurts, yeah, burning fits.
Oh, wait. Is she... Oh, damn.
I'm gonna fight.
Oh, wow.
I really... See, if I join the fight and get my ass kicked, I'll be so sad.
First battle. Bonk.
Please do it for the plot here, though. Just give me a few fights.
I will try my best.
I mean, with...
rolls a critical fail in the first fight.
I've been rolling so badly today.
Everybody can move their counters, by the way.
No.
Well, let's see if the gods
This is-
maybe give you a boost.
A holy hand. Yeah, well, considering this is the first time that my thing is that when I get hit by something, any creature within 10 feet of me takes 3 lightning damage.
So stand the fuck back from the ring. Got it.
Is that as in
10 feet,
any creature of your choice or any creature, period?
any creature of my choice.
Oh, nice.
Okay,
But
God.
it's-
Okay.
It's not a single creature. So it means that
Like,
everyone is getting shocked. I just get to exclude my friends.
if you want to. Depending on how
Yeah,
you're
so
Like,
feeling.
kill a swarm of animals
It's
quite
not
easily.
creature, it's creature, so everybody in a 10-foot radius is getting zapped.
Okay.
They keep people in 10-foot radius to stand still. Yes. Oh yeah. This fight I'm sticking like 250 gold down on me.
Now, for the first fight, there's a limit of 10 because they don't want you to, like... Because obviously they don't know how good you are. Unless you're going to try and bet on the side as well.
Screw it. If I try to go into every better, I'm going to forget exactly who they are.
But, yeah.
You know what?
Let's be honest, most bettors are not going to let you bet on yourself.
Fair.
Can I bet on him? Oh wait, where's my gold gone? I've got no gold. Oh, my gold got used. So I got. Can I bet on him?
Yeah.
I'm also bet on Jafira.
What's the most I can bet? As
Like-
associate, I guess I can't do as much.
Well, they haven't seen you with him. You're not walking with him. 100 gold you can drop. But,
You know,
what are the
in
odds?
the rush at the moment and never seeing a fighting ring, he's gonna do it.
What are the odds on Urson winning?
Pretty high.
We'll say I'll be like that 100.
Maybe 50 actually. Yeah. I'll apply myself to him with him being a bit cautious with it.
Depends who you're fighting, really, isn't it?
So,
I really want to enter the legs and then call out attacks like a Pokemon trainer.
Who's dive
Yeah.
kick?
They won't let us tag team. The legs
Nice.
are going in.
Fair.
so hang on. Plus, you can cast touch spells through them.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can? Damn.
Oh, that's so
If I
sad.
get once I get several levels higher, I can give them a magic item. Like, effectively.
So,
Ooh.
who's up first?
Not yet.
Jafira.
Go
Jafira.
on, you who's up first?
There's the first fight is against just a man referred to as Falcon the Hunter.
Oh, we need to have Snips up against someone
Yeah, I
called
agree.
Falcon Hunter.
Falcon the Hunter, not a Falcon Hunter.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Jafira lose her coat and all her accessories for this.
So
Knock 'em
you
dead.
literally hold my earrings.
I mean, she won't look too intimidating. She's like literally just in like a swimsuit with shorts now,
Fair.
but nothing for them to grab onto.
I
She'll
can't
even
hear
tie.
people.
She'll braid her
It
hair back as well,
unplugged again.
fully.
Oh, I couldn't hear anyone when everyone went silent.
You unplugged.
How about 50
Yeah.
Vera?
Kick the butts, Jafira!
Anyone casting spells before people go in?
I don't really have any. Oh, damn, I have no spells.
What was your
I
AC
have
right
quite a
now,
lot, actually.
Jafira?
Any spells are game, just non-lethal, just no non-lethal ones.
It's like no fireballs.
DC is plus 6.
Wait, are people allowed to have healing potions?
No, not allowed to carry
No.
potions.
Where's my spell?
Damn.
gun? Where's my... Oh, there it is.
Just in case
So what was
anybody
your
had.
AC at the moment?
What is Jafir's AC?
My AC is 13.
Okay, well, one mage armor coming straight up.
I've also got pretty high dexterity, so hopefully that will help me dodge attack.
So that
Be
boosts.
nimble.
That mage armor boosts your AC to 13 plus your dex.
Also, my
So as I
AC is
tap him
now,
on the arm, I'm just gonna give him a quick wink.
my AC is now 16.
Excellent.
Nice.
That's as good as mine.
Just a quick little wink. I didn't do it.
It's alright. You're allowed a little bit of time to prepare.
Snips is going to give you one of the teeth from his necklace. Good luck.
Thank you.
Aid, and actually I can cast it on 3 people, so maybe Jafira, Person, Snips.
Bonus hit points, everybody.
Last 8 hours.
Ooh!
Yeah, of course.
Wait, how much?
5.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's 5 at the base level, isn't it?
Aye.
And they're not temporary. They're
Plus
not
bonus.
10 HP. They're an increase to your. They're temporary increase to your maximum.
Oh.
So if you get healed within the next 8 hours,
I
permanent
will
plus
take
5.
my I cannot speak today. I will take the Yikwa with me.
Yep, that's fair.
The one made out of the swordfish bone.
So everybody gains temporary hit points equal to 5.
Excellent.
Well, the 3 people that are taking part.
I'm just giving you a pat on the back.
5, 10.
Does anybody wish to bet on Jafira?
Me.
Yeah.
Snips will also bet, although he does not know how this works, so he's just going to put down... You know what, let's roll for it on it. Yeah, you know what, let's roll for it. How much gold is he going to put?
What's
28,
I win.
28,
The odds
28
for
gold.
the odds for Jafira are 5 to 1. The odds for Falcon are 2 to 1.
I have no idea how betting works.
Yeah, I have no idea what that means.
Every gold we put in, we get 5 back on you.
Oh.
Is it not
So
6?
basically-
Is it not 6 in total? Because you get your original bet back.
Oh, that's a good point.
I will put
Yeah.
20 on all my teammates.
20 on each.
How much will that come in total?
So basically,
60. Is it not? We'll run it a little bit later. I'm not due in work in the morning as well.
No,
Just
so
just to get
There you
the
go, I'll
first fight each for each of you's done.
I'll remove 60.
Okay.
I'm just like 50 over.
28.
Keep a track of what you have put down for me.
I'm gonna cast lightning alert like immediately. He's coming to me and I'm gonna
22.
punch him in the face.
That's fair.
Gold person.
Okay. So Jafira.
Yeah, it's gonna be lightning alert, punch him in the face, hold person, and just beat him.
notes other bet 60 gold. There we go. Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
I've the internet's crashed.
Oh?
Let my angry girl win. He's so angry. I'm so angry.
That's him up.
What's Jafar's hit point total currently?
52 plus 5.
So 57.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To the pit.
I'm
Zoom
gonna
in.
try and intimidate him. How would I get in?
Make an intimidation roll.
13. Why am I feeling so badly today?
All bets are final, right?
Yes. now that the two competitors are in the arena, yes.
I'm rolling really badly today.
He does look slightly intimidated though. It's like he's about the same age as you as well.
He's what?
He's about the same age as Jafar.
Oh, okay. So he's about 24. Okay.
Fighting a former champion.
Been 10 years since she was champion, but yeah, sure.
Oh, I know. I've
Does he
seen
got
it.
an arrow?
He does.
Okay.
I used to watch it back in the day.
Probably beat him up when he was 14.
I didn't fight back then.
Alright. I just want to let you know that I've had a really bad day, so when I hit you, I'm going to hit you hard.
I would expect nothing less.
BM?
Roll initiative.
Let's go.
50.
Nice.
Great.
Good enough.
I'm gonna cast lightning lure at him.
Mhm.
12 lightning damage, and he's coming to me.
Well,
15 feet towards me.
he has
If
to
he
make it.
makes-
Yeah, I was gonna say he has to make a save
Yeah.
first, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's easy.
Just pull forward. His turn.
Oh, I'm gonna move as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Get here.
Okay. In his turn, he actually steps back 10 feet. Rolls to hit. Hit you first time.
Mm-hmm.
Hit you for 12 piercing damage.
Oh, I fuck.
Ooh, damn.
And misses with the second attack.
Okay.
So your turn now.
I am going to charge straight at him. What should I cast? Ice Storm on the arena. Would that be allowed?
Well, I'll just say this: you can't make spells non-lethal, at least if you're going by the
Yeah.
base
Yeah, that's
system.
true.
I heard of, I want to say.
Lightning lure, they're okay with because, you know, it's a basic spell. It's a cantrip.
Ice around his feet.
I'll do nothing above first level then. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge at him and yeah, I'm just gonna charge at him and punch him with the hilt of my My knife.
Nice.
That is 1d8 damage.
What's the to hit?
The hit, I don't know. Let me see. Plus 0. 2! Wow, I'm really rolling badly today.
Dear Lord, that is a bad roll.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I can't even do anything with that.
Unfortunately not.
That's my turn.
Okay. He tries to move back. If you want to make another attack roll.
Yeah. Gonna ice knife him.
Okay.
No, come on. Damn.
I'm gonna use my inspiration and re-roll that.
Do it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like worse. That's
Yes.
14.
That's a hit.
Fuck yeah. Pardon the French.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody gets 1.
This is true.
Pierce did 9 cold damage.
Nice.
Okay, but he still moves back, and rolls to hit you again. Missing you with the first attack, but hitting with the second.
Okay.
For 11 points of damage.
Okay.
I sighed there because he nearly crit.
Oh my
And
god.
even I didn't want that.
And he's not in 10 feet, that's so sad. Okay. I'm gonna cast Hold Person at 4th. No, it doesn't matter. Just...
Casting
Yes,
Hold Person.
I'm just gonna cast it in seconds.
What save is it? Wisdom?
Wisdom 14.
He feels it.
Great. I'm just gonna run up to him. And just punching him.
And give me a roll to
There's
hit.
nothing he can do. Right, just a melee attack.
Mhm.
Unarmed attack.
Advantage though.
11 to hit.
What does he lose?
I just don't understand why I'm rolling so badly today.
No idea. But his armor actually absorbs the blow.
Does it panic because he's still paralyzed?
Yeah, it's your turn again.
Yeah, amazing. 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
What? It's not even a roll for my damage, it's just 1 bludgeoning.
You're better using the knife.
Yeah. Plus 0 to hit with the knife though. Try again.
How's it plus 0?
5
I'll be right
to
back,
hit.
guys.
Like,
Sorry.
How is it
Is
plus
it-
0? Is it a strength-based
to
weapon?
hit? No. 5 and 6. I'm missing someone that's paralyzed.
1 second.
That is
That's a bad rolling.
that is
You're on the-
digital dice are messed up.
I'm gonna use Ice Knife again, but I don't want to kill him. And there's people on the sidelines to save him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of shuffle behind him just in
24 to
case.
hit.
Is it
All
good
right.
hit?
24 to hit, and he will completely miss the deck. 2 piercing, 8 fold. Same again.
Sorry, 1 second.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm actually... It doesn't make sense to me why your weapon isn't, like, finessable.
I don't know.
Yeah, your daggers are +6 to hit, is it not?
Yeah.
My +6, and then my specific weapon is +0.
Maybe it's is it a strength-based weapon? Maybe.
It is.
It's a weapon. It's just a common weapon.
You're not proficient with the Yaklua.
No,
Is it a martial weapon?
it's weapon common.
Oh. then-
Don't worry, yeah. But you know what? Look. Makes sense you're proficient with it, so I've added it in there. 18 is a hit, by the way.
Okay. Damage. 5 piercing, 7 cold.
He's still standing, but he looks rather bloodied at this point.
Okay, I'm gonna just start hitting him with the hilt of my blade then.
Obviously, you can use your dagger, still +6, but the Yaklua is now +3. Or at least, once you refresh, it'll be +3.
Yeah, it's +3 now, and I'm still rolling really badly. Then 19 to hit.
Yep, 19's a hit.
Right,
4
we'll do that
piercing.
whole time. Oops.
Really roll it badly.
Does he get a roll at any point here? Or is it got a little while longer on it?
I need to see.
What's the version? At the end of.
Oh, at the end of each turn. Oops.
No, that's
you can
okay.
make a wisdom save.
Make one this
So
turn.
he-
He
yeah,
succeeds this
sorry.
turn,
Okay.
but he actually looks up, looks at you, just goes, "I surrender."
I feel so bad. I've just been beating him so badly and
He's-
so slowly.
It's just the look on your face. He's like, not dealing with that.
It's just
I
like
Nope, 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 nope. So much nope.
I have seen this level of anger. I am not dealing with that. Get me out of here.
Sips is gonna look. Sips is gonna look. Sips is gonna look down at the man and then back to Ollie. That might be the smartest man I've ever seen.
Can I please roll better tonight? Like, D&D Beyond. Please don't do me dirty
Right,
like
I
this.
can't help but feel I'm a little bit. Can't help but feel a little insulted.
Get out of the ring then. With half health. Eat my hearing twice.
I can give you a couple cure wounds if you need it.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm 134 out of 52. Do those temp hit points come back? Or is it just...
Yes.
Yeah, they're not. They're not.
Yeah.
They're not temp. They're.
That's who you're fighting, by the way.
They are and are not temp.
Sorry, dude.
Nice.
27. That's pretty good.
That's a pretty good roll.
Really good. That's way more
That's
than I needed.
not bad. All right.
Damn right.
And
I love that, like, the one time I use a healing spell out of combat, it just does pretty much the maximum.
Yeah.
And I have a +5 to my max HP modifier.
So, those of you who bet on Javira winning, how much did you just bet?
5 times
20 here.
20.
At one at a
5
time.
times 28.
How much do I get, sorry?
You bet 20, wasn't it, Ollie?
I bet 20, yes.
So, you get 120 gold back.
50.
I also said 20. I don't know if I don't heard me say it, but I did say
Nope,
it.
that's alright. I believe it. So same, 120 back. 50, obviously 300 gold. It's 5 times. Plus your original bet. And Urson, you do your own math. No, Snips, you do your own math. You choose
it's
a
about
non...
140 gold.
Nice.
140 gold. Oh yeah.
Javira, you get given obviously 10 gold entry fee. Goes up to 60.
Nice.
They give it based on the odds as well. Everybody else sees that your dad's actually watching from the sides. He's just like,
Wait, did you say anything to him yet?
no.
No, I came straight here.
He's,
Want to have a serious conversation.
but he's just sitting there like, something's pissed her off.
That's my girl.
It's like, oh god.
So,
She has the
When I
same
was-
fighting spirit her mother did.
I better run.
Haha, I'm in danger.
Kinda.
Fireworks are like sweating.
Yep.
You notice that overnight Scratch must have equipped the legs have two, whatever this world equivalent of two giant foam hands is.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so
So I'm sitting there
cute.
going,
Oh, it's so cute. I love that. That's amazing.
Well done on your soloing a CR4 encounter.
Yeah.
Against somebody who's specifically a single target damage dealer.
CR4, and I did it on my own ish.
All with that distance shield.
Yeah, I
Very-
mean,
very
had
true.
I been using my actual spells, like my damage would have been
Yep.
40, 12, 84, 96, you know, 68. But I'm trying to be nice.
I'm trying
Don't
to not
worry.
accidentally kill people, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, now that I know that they can be saved, might just, like, if there's someone that is really rude to me, I might just blast them with a 4th level chromatic orb or something. Or lightning bolt them.
Do it. Do it.
I'm so tempted.
Do it.
I'll let you guys know how Hades is.
Send Hades a message. Nice.
Knife.
Yeah, if Jafira gets sent to Hades, when she dies, she's punching him in the face.
That's fair.
Hades is just gonna be like, here, you can have her. It's good.
Actually,
What?
like, why would she? She's just gonna explode him.
Fair.
Like, you remember your brother? He says hi, and I say fuck you.
Oh.
That's
Hey,
fair.
this is a nice place you got here. Better than my home.
So yeah, who's
That's
next?
a nice chair, Hades. I think I'll make it mine.
Yeah.
Persuasion, natural 20. Thank you.
Shall we roll for? Shall we roll for it, Urson?
Sure.
Oh.
Just D20.
Yeah, sure. It's you.
This is where you're gonna end up facing each other, isn't it?
19.
Well,
Sure.
that solves that.
Sweet. I'm gonna step myself on up.
Is
Yeah.
that a frickin' Minotaur?
I'll bet the 10 gold on myself.
Mhm.
Sweet.
I'm gonna bet 50 gold on Urson. Actually, I'm gonna bet 100 gold on Urson.
Urson is facing the Reckoner.
Nice. Right, minus 100.
Does he spell it like wreck? Like I'm gonna wreck you?
RECK is how you
Yeah.
spell it.
Nah, but like for extra panache, she spells it like I'm a reckoner who's gonna wreck you.
No.
Damn.
Reckoner, Titan Slayer. Fight this
Oh,
one.
My pleasure, Bearman.
Oh no. Hopefully this will be entirely my pleasure.
He is wearing full plate armor,
Sweet.
wielding a longsword in one hand, no shield in the other.
Oh god, that's a bit easier to hit him. Alright. What's my initiative? +2. Maybe fight this thing.
Give me an initiative roll.
5.
I believe the term for that is probably yikes.
I'm gonna let you go first. I don't think I get much of a choice.
Let me see. If he did have advantage on it, you would have had a choice. But he has advantage on the initiative rolls.
Excellent.
He starts it off by casting a spell.
Ooh.
And your vision is slightly knocked off, as there seems to be more than one of him.
Uh-oh.
Am I drunk? A drunken effect.
It is very similar.
In my world.
Sweet.
Bring it on.
Oh, it's my turn?
It is now your turn.
I rage and charge. 5, 10, 15, 20. Keep the 10 feet distance from them, and then I'm going to recklessly attack.
You have normal
Straight roll.
straight roll.
Excellent. With the gable, that's plus 7. 17.
Misses.
Yeah.
Clinks off his armor.
I was like, shouldn't have hit one of you. His turn though.
Yep. He's gonna... Nope. He casts a spell on himself as well. Some form of barrier comes around him.
This must be even harder to hit.
Your turn.
Bonus action, I'm going to be shifting.
Mhm.
Up in the AC by 1, and yep, plus 11 temporary hit points for 1 minute.
So what are your hit points currently?
117. That's including the temporary.
Is that your maximum as well?
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. That's a lot of hit points.
It is a lot of hit points.
I'm gonna swing recklessly again.
You still have...
Nope.
Okay, natural 1.
Yep. Pro.
In this case, you actually stab the ground beside him, but it goes too far, so you actually do fall prone in front of him.
Excellent.
Who has cursed our rolls tonight?
On his turn, because you're prone, it's advantage, isn't it?
Oh, he gets advantage regardless because of reckless.
True that.
Yeah. Crit if he hits.
Your AC's currently
17.
he hits. For crits, just max damage. No, it's double dice.
Yeah, double dice.
For 21 slashing damage from a sword.
Sweet.
As he...
What's half of that then?
21, 10.
10?
We always round down.
I still have 1 temporary hit point.
That's fair. Your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna get back up now. I'm gonna keep swinging this here. Gable 1. I still haven't figured out quite which one I'm aiming for, but just piercing thrust for a 21.
That is indeed a hit.
My God. Give me.
Well, I'm assuming you're still reckless, aren't you?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Never not reckless.
Yep.
So 1d10 plus 4. Sorry, plus 16. So that is 10 total, including the ridge. And 4 divine damage or radiant damage.
You take 7 points of lightning damage.
Sweet.
Equal.
I take that full.
As you hit him, there's a backlash of lightning that comes up the spear and strikes you in the chest.
Oh, we're going for battle endurance here.
Pretty much, it seems like.
I got this. Very certain. Oh, it's his turn, yeah. Back up on the feet.
His turn, he'll swing. Missing you. Even with advantage, luckily. Your turn.
Real suck.
And I will make a single roll exactly before your turn.
Right, this once more. 23. Just one pierce, one slash down with it.
He casts a spell as a reaction, and that does not hit him.
Oh, you dirt.
Yes, I too know your ways. Knows that party's ways.
Who's on him like? I don't like this armored boy. What's his turn now? Oh no.
It is indeed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Solomon. Yeah, I have 2 attacks.
Oh. You keep forgetting, don't you?
Yeah. In that case, the second attack. 25.
Actually hits him.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm in harder each time. 12 because I forgot to put on that red damage again. So 12 constitution and 3 radiant.
Okay. His turn, his attack actually a roll to confirm if just on the off chance. Nope. His attack hits you.
Sweet. Thank God you said that, Scratch. I had no idea. I completely forgot.
You're an idiot.
I just wanted to be like, on there, do something.
It's the GP resting on this. You can't do half your attack.
That's fair. He swings at you for 6 slashing damage.
Excellent, eh?
So now your turn.
Wait, is that 6 half or 6?
6 before halved. You roll pretty low.
Sweet, just 3. Excellent. 2 reckless swings. Once more at him. That was a weird spin. 20?
Will he do it? Yeah, he'll do it. He'll cast it again. Boom. That misses.
Second attack. 13.
2 misses that turn. And don't worry, I'm keeping track of his spell slots.
Oh, always. How about that? Oh, I'll do that there if it gets desperate. Oh yeah, all him.
On his turn, can you... He casts a spell. I'm trying to remember how attacks of opportunity work in this case. Do you get to swing at somebody casting spells these days?
I don't think so. I think as long as they're within melee range, you're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, he
Yeah,
is
I
within.
think as long as they don't move within your melee
Just move?
range.
Fair.
Yeah, I think it's just if they move within your melee range and you don't have disengage or a rogue, then then you get opportunity attacks.
Also, your cards. Yeah, does not trigger attack of opportunity.
That's fair. That's an old rule I'm used to.
Yeah.
Give me a con save, please.
Sweet. That's D20 plus 7. 24.
Yeah, that doesn't work. What happens?
What is he trying to do?
He cast Thunderwave.
I think I'll take damage.
Eldritch Knight?
He'll deal 3 thunder damage after halving. Well, because of the successful save, it's halved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll still take that.
So 3 damage. He's trying to knock you away a wee bit. Yep. You don't get knocked back because you passed though.
Sweet. Like, no, mate, we'll be best of friends. We're sticking close side by side.
Mm-hmm. He may, however, have a lot less hit points than you as normal.
Fair. Get 2 more might swings with the legs of this, and that's a nat 20.
Yo.
That's a crit.
I'm sad I don't get the barbarian extra crit mystic one yet. So, double dice.
Yep.
Will be. Sorry. So that's a 6, 12 plus 6 is 18 slashing. That's including the reg there.
Mm-hmm.
And d6 for 2 plus 2, 4 radiant.
He's still standing.
Oh, this is a baby boy.
Second attack.
Yep.
Yeah, 18. Unbeknownst to you guys, I think I'm fighting like 3 of these guys. 18 hit.
See, I'm having a brain fart. Attacker wins, right? Yeah, attacker wins.
You have to exceed
Oh,
the match it.
Ethan, your camera's off.
Yeah, that's because my phone died and my laptop doesn't have.
Okay. I'm just.
It's okay.
Sorry, I'll admit I'm getting a little distracted.
Nope, it's
No
fair.
worries,
Oh,
no worries.
I've commissioned an artist on Twitter and they just sent me the sketch. I'm just so happy.
Nice. Oh, we're talking about the attack, not just the AC. That's. Yeah.
So attacker does hit then.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, you do hit him.
So I think I just said the opposite of that.
It's okay.
Come on, barbarian, we've got this.
You drop him.
Excellent. Non-lethal. Non-lethal the entire time.
He has half of your hit points.
Oh, bless. But I knew
What was he?
Was he like an Eldritch Knight or something, or?
Can I, for flavor, just look around for whoever's in charge and have to say, live or die?
They just look at you confused.
There.
I guess it's live.
Spear back on and walking away jauntily.
The guy gets back up and just looks at you. He's just like, good fight.
Oh, sure. Yes. What the hell are you?
He's a minotaur.
Oh. Yeah, I thought they looked. You're a minotaur and cast spells?
Yeah.
Oh, the drink of him there.
Times have changed.
The stat line may be from a different campaign setting book, but I still like it.
That's awesome.
Magic the Gathering is filled with wonderful things like this.
Yes.
And soon it'll be filled with D&D as well, so,
Yep.
the timing.
Oh, I'm so tempted to spend that amount of money. Oops. Oh, there he is.
Up days.
However, since it is midnight.
Yeah.
No, Snip.
I know, Snips. We'll do yours next week, don't worry.
Snips has the pent up rage for a week, like.
It's fine because our rolls are cursed this week.
They are.
so-
That is, yeah.
They are a
I
little
was
cursed.
the wrong time. I haven't even sprung my new axe yet. Damn you.
Well, that's true. You haven't. That's hilarious.
No.
Next week we debut a brand new axe, so you've got to make sure you're visiting and watching the stream, otherwise you're going to miss it.
That's true.
Okay, it gives me a week.
And it's
It gives me a week to remember to think of what Jafira's fighting nickname would have been when she was a wee scrap.
That's fair. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Snips has been blue balls.
I love it. I have to find something interesting for you to fight.
Yeah.
Please let me roll better next week.
Oh, actually, that does bring up a good question. I've been meaning to ask it.
Mhm.
So, you know the way barbarians usually get unarmored defense, which is, well, let me, it's your con blood and your dex
Mhm.
added together to give you a bit of armor if you're not wearing any armor.
Mhm.
Does that, would that stack my turtle shell? Since it's natural.
Yes, I think.
Okay. Okay, in that case, then my AC would be 20 then.
Does it not?
No, because I've been going by the thing. I've been working with it at 17 up until now because I thought.
Does D&D Beyond exclude it then?
For whatever reason, it doesn't. Let's see.
BSAC at 17 if you're natural armor.
Yeah, it's just got it statically at 17, even though even with my
Yeah, Dex doesn't affect this number.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, when you're not wearing armor, your AC equals 10 plus Dex plus Con plus shield bonus. Well, I don't really use shields, that's not.
Yeah. Whereas your shell gives you a base AC of 17.
Yeah.
10 plus Dex plus Con is... Huh. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so Con is plus... So if it's... So 10 plus 2 is 12, plus 13, plus 1 is 13 from a Dex, and then add 7 from the shell.
I'd pop up it's natural armor, like regular armor, is an AC calculation.
Gives you a base AC like armor does?
Yeah. I think it does it sort of two separate ones. So
yeah.
If you got like a plus 4 Con, plus 4 Dex, it'd be like 18. But everyone would be higher, I think it is. But if you have a shield, you'll be up to like 19.
See, while you're not wearing any armor, technically you're not wearing a shell. It's there.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean, because it's not like I'm wearing something I can take off. It's part of me. So I'm just wondering, would that stack, or would it just be always 17?
Give me a second.
Yes. What I found just quickly is like natural armor is an AC calculation and unarmored defense is another AC calculation. So you get
It's one.
which one.
Yeah, it's one or the other.
Okay.
But you can still benefit from unarmored defense, like so shields and that there. But whichever one you get higher, that's you.
Oh, it's like unarmored defense is like dependent on the character. For the most part, it's actually better to wear armor. Is from what I'm seeing.
Okay. I'll just...
The fact that if your dex was higher, well, yeah, if your dex was higher, it might have been worth it.
Yeah.
Okay, so if my dex or con... So if I improve my dex or my con, then I'd benefit from unarmored defense.
But because your dex and con are only +3, that your unarmored defense would actually only be a 13.
Did we...
So stick with
in the stream and continue on with this conversation, possibly?
We can, if anybody needs to shoot on anyway. We can do that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah,
right.
go on and cool off, by all means, go ahead. I'm not stupid.
We'll see you all next week for, well, I would say...
I've got work tomorrow, so...
Yeah, oh, that's true. Have a good sleep. See you all next week.
It's alright.
Bye-bye.